Hit that subscribe button if you're new. Hit that like button. I'm Modi J. Give me a minute. I'm just getting in from the bank. I was just verifying if there was any money in the account. This is the finale. We got a few things to talk about. Make sure you tune in. We're going to try to knock the show out maybe like an hour and a half, 2 hours, so we can have some free time to talk about the series. But make sure you tune in towards the end of the episode. It's unfortunate how we seen Franklin go out. But man, it be like that. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. We're on the road to 50,000 subscribers. Thank you all for tuning in. This is a sad episode for me. I know a lot of people didn't feel they got what I won't even say what they deserve. They just don't feel like they got what their money's worth. But for me, it did its job. Everybody ain't got to die in this world. But Franklin, the old him is dead and gone. You have to understand, when you in these streets, the end game ain't always what you want to get. Dead, in jail. You might as well say Franklin is dead right now. Another one of our brothers, consumed by the streets. Consumed by the streets, man. But oh well. Oh well. Happy 420. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Don't worry though. Don't worry. If you felt like you were robbed in the finale, don't worry. You came to the right channel. I'm going to tell you the real story. The story of Franklin Saint. The story of Leon Saint. The story of Sissy Saint. The story of Louie Saint. Now the Saint family, they're dysfunctional, but what family isn't? What family doesn't have internal issues? What family moving dope has ever just been successful? None. You can't name one. Give me a TV show. Someone name a TV show right now where they so dope and the family was just happily ever after. Please. Please do it. But man, this is the finale, man. Let's go ahead and get into it. I'm Modi J. Man, we about to talk about the finale. Now, the finale was kind of short in my opinion. You know, I could throw that whole thing together for y'all in like 2 minutes. But see, that's not why y'all come here. Y'all want the actual story. Well, truth is, the story is still being written. All we know is part one. Snowfall, book two, Wanda's story. Yeah, the story continues because Franklin is alive. I don't know if y'all noticed, but Franklin is alive. So is he gonna be in the spinoff? No, I can't. I ain't dressed like no Teddy. I'm dressed like Franklin. I'm dressed like Franklin. Right now, I ain't gotta wear designer suits. Franklin ain't got no money. I ain't got no money. The only thing is I got on a clean shirt. He had on a blue shirt. You know what I mean? So I'm dressed like my dog, man. That's why I say I just came back from the bank. Veronique asked and robbed me for fucking 800K. 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 Now, there's a lot of people that were like, oh, Mo, I ain't trying to hear that shit. I told all of y'all that there was $1.8 million in the bank account in Miami that Veronique flew down there and put the money in. And there was money in the account here. Everybody, oh, he ain't got no money, Mo. This nigga could have been done left. And when I told y'all Leon, when he came over to the project, I told y'all what I say. It's only so far loyalty can go. I still fuck with you, Franklin, but I'm not about to be giving you 500,000 here, holding it down here. No. Franklin could have been and sold all the properties. Franklin could have sold that fucking jet. He should have took the jet, flew to another country, the little bit of money he had, sold the jet when he got there, sold all these properties. He's already delinquent on it anyway. Sell all his shares. Franklin. As soon as they had to drop motherfucking Reuben ass off, I would have been at the bank sitting there waiting for them niggas to open up. I guarantee first thing they open up, Mr. Saint. Yeah, I need to withdraw every goddamn penny. I said, what is Franklin doing? All of this could have been avoided. But hey, guess what? I wouldn't have known none of this stuff. But you know why I figured it out? You know why I put all this together? 4, 5 last season? Mo was pocket watching. Yeah, Mo was pocket watching. I've been telling y'all each week, Franklin is good. What are we talking about? $73 million, 1.8 in Miami, nigga. I'm good. If I got $1.8 million right now, I'm good for life. They're gonna say, Mo, how you good for life? Because I ain't gonna spend the money like that. And if I do, it ain't gonna be nothing but on property. I don't want to go broke. Franklin could have sold all the properties. He could have sold the Western Development, all his stocks into the motherfucking Shoreshide, whatever the fuck was bullshit. But guess what? Franklin ain't do that shit. He was chasing the big bag. Now my boy Rob Bonner is in here. That's my dog. Y'all know he a pilot. That black brother is a pilot. He a couple years younger than me. I remember he first started, and I was doing helicopter lessons during the pandemic, but I never finished. But yeah, I pocket watch. You goddamn right, I was pocket watching. I knew what he had. I knew what he had. Franklin was chasing the big bag. And the reason I brought up my boy Rod, because that's what he be saying. Check come in, he say, big bag, big bag, big bag. Yeah, he getting money over here. What he do, Pippin? Hey, shout out to my dog Rod. Make sure y'all go over to his channel, man. Real talk. If you're interested in flying, becoming a pilot, being a DJ, doing Muay Thai, Rob Barner, you go over to his YouTube. Oh, if you want to flip houses, that brother's out there. When I tell you, now, I told Rod during the pandemic, holla at me at the beginning of the year. He ain't never holla at me. We supposed to be going in on a couple of the properties down there because I can't get down to Georgia like that. Yeah, Rod, we need to talk offline. I think I'm missing. You got me looking like Franklin out here. You got me looking like I ain't got no property. I ain't got nothing. You got me looking like Franklin. You made that promise 2021. We gonna get it. It's 2023. Where you at? Where you at? Where you at, Rod? Where you at, Rod? You got me looking like Franklin out here. You know what? By the end of the night, I'm gonna be looking like Franklin. By the end of the night, they gonna have me looking like Franklin. Cause see, what they showed on the TV, we read between the lines, and I'm about to give you the real story of what happened in episode 10. Yeah. Let me tell you, it was a lot of shit that went on that people wasn't really looking at. I'm telling you. I'm telling you, and we just doing a little bit of this. Now, I was gonna get some whiskey. I said I was gonna drink whiskey tonight, but let me tell you something. Y'all not about to have I already act a damn fool. Y'all not about to have me on no whiskey. I don't even know how I get off the whiskey. If I get off the whiskey, I might have to go to the bar tonight, finish the night off strong. I ain't got no yak. So this is a vodka. It's like a flavored vodka, but I put a little bit of cranberry juice in it. So we're gonna see how it is, because that whiskey had me looking like Franklin. All right. Hey, hit that subscribe button if you're new to the channel. Hit that like button. We about to go tell the story, man. We about to tell the story. All right. Now, y'all know me. I'm big on looking at shows and saying, hey, why are they doing the same thing in this show that's a whole different series that they're doing in this show? And every week, every show is going to connect to another show. Sax and Tate. I know this is the finale. Sax and Tate, where they meet at? In the bar. What happened? Tariq and them, they dipped out after a shooting, had to hit up somewhere and lay low. All of it's the same. All of it's the same. But Franklin comes in here. Hey, you got a phone in here? Now you looking at the bartender like, yeah, right over there. But now it's this gentleman right here you gotta watch. So this guy's looking like, what's this nigga doing in here? Running in here, smelling like ass. The bartender's like, shit. Anybody this down and out, we're gonna get them drunk tonight. Cause that's what the bartender's here thinking about, making a little bit of dollars. He get on the phone. First person he call is Bay. Now, you know when shit's real, the first person you call is Bay. No. Shit real now. Now, Franklin is scared. And see, if you've never been, let's just say, shot at. I'm not going to say in a shootout. You say we don't want to incriminate nobody. You know what I mean? If you've ever been shot at, that's some scary shit. If you ever had to get low because niggas was shooting, that's some scary shit. Now, imagine your mama pulling that Thule out right next to your head. $73 million is on the line. Bop! Bop! Oh, she lay a nigga down. She lay a nigga down. What are you going to do? Ask yourself right now, what are you going to do? And then your mama get down and hold her hands up. She like Tupac. She turning herself in. She don't give a fuck. You got to get low. Nigga. You got to get on the run. There ain't no time to call Veronique. This is why I'm telling you, Franklin is scared. You just seen your mama pop a fucking ex-CIA agent in front of his boss. You got to get home and get every fucking thing you got. You don't have time to be sitting around calling Veronique. But this nigga scared. He can't think right. Yeah, see, y'all didn't even notice all of that. This is facts. You would take your ass straight to the house. Are any of y'all stopping at the bar, making 2 phone calls, grabbing a drink, and then going to the house after your mama just killed a CIA agent and turned herself in? She did this intentionally so you couldn't get the money? Are you going to the bar? Are you going to the crib? What up, Angel? What up? Answer that. Answer that. Are you going to the bar after your mama killed a nigga? You lost 73 million. You going to the bar to chill? Get the fuck. I said, yeah, it's over with for Franklin. See, at this moment is when I knew it was going to be very bad for Franklin. Now, I wanted Franklin to die, but what they did right here, making him suffer, I'll accept that too. Because I'm telling you guys, Franklin was scared. Now you remember Franklin has been the bravest person throughout the whole series. Y'all fucked up, I fixed it. Yeah, it's like fix a flat. Y'all go flat, I fix it. But guess what? When them white boys on your ass, the fucking federal agents is on your ass, no matter how tough you are, they gonna fuck you up. They gonna fuck you up. And we see Franklin scared. Franklin wasn't scared last week. Remember, Franklin was a tough guy. Franklin pouring all kinds of shit on Teddy. He killed the nigga Teddy Daddy. I said, damn, Franklin a bad motherfucker. But guess what? Guess what? The motherfucking feds, when they fuck you over, the feds, when they fuck you over, they got gangsters walking away switching. Yeah, the feds ain't playing with you. When they come for you, it's over. Don't matter what you do, they gonna fuck you over. They gonna bend you over on the stand. They gonna have you tell the truth, and then they gonna fuck you over still. Feds ain't fucking with you. So for me, I'm looking at it like, damn, it's over with for Franklin. That's what's going through my mind. I said, damn, the feds on him. That shit ain't no joke. That shit ain't no joke. You know, the feds used to sit on the crib back when I was younger and back in high school. Facts. They used to watch our house. Yeah. It ain't fairy tale. It ain't fairy. This is real. Now they ain't never talked to me, but I've seen them speak to my parents. Franklin hit the bar. Franklin looking like me on a Saturday night. I'm at the bar. I'm trying to holler at someone. Hey, what's going on? Now, what's happening? You good? She said, nigga, get out of here. I'm at the bar depressed. It's a part of life. But the thing about me getting shot down at the club and what Franklin is going through, guess what? I can shoot my shot at somebody else. Franklin can't call nobody else and get that password for that transfer. It's over with. It's over with. He's so down and out. The bartender's looking at that nigga like, hey, bro, you can use this. You can use this, man. I'm telling you, whatever you're going through, brother, go ahead and let it out, man. Let it out. See, my boy Rod. That's why I said my boy Rod's a pilot. Not saying if I ever did anything, Rod, I might need the airplane. You know what I'm saying? I might have to dip about the country. But what I'm saying is Franklin had money in his account, at least $800,000. Wherever Veronique went, that was enough money for her to live comfortably for life. You might have to get a job on the back end unless you go to one of these countries where you can, at like 800,000, you go ahead and copy you a piece of land, probably like 5 acres. You could probably get that and the house built back in 1990. Oh man, you could probably drop $25,000, $30,000 and you could have a 10-bedroom house, swimming pool, everything. Back in 1990 with about that much money in another country. Oh yeah. I would have took the 800,000 funky ass dollars out the motherfucking account. Told Veronique. Well, I probably wouldn't even told Veronique. Now that I'm thinking about it, back last year when I was telling y'all about the V17 and all that shit, and I was telling y'all I thought she was police because she moved Franklin's gun when Franklin needed the gun because niggas just broke into the crib and we needed that protection. Teddy had popped up. I put it in the cigar box for a reason. Why are you looking in the cigar box anyway? You shouldn't be smoking cigars. You pregnant. But that's neither here or there. I wouldn't have told Veronique. I would have went motherfucking to the bank, waited there. She would have been paging me all night like she already has been. At the bank, withdraw 800,000, go to the airport, tell the pilot, South America or something. I'm flying the fuck out of here. I'm rich, nigga. I'm rich. But no, he ain't thinking right. As soon as you knew that you lost that 73 million, you got to take what you got, put it in a suitcase. Put it in the suitcase and go. But guess what? Guess what? He couldn't. He's scared. Lyrical said Peach smoked 5M. Well, that's not too unbelievable. That's not too unbelievable. 5 million when you having drug parties could look like, well, we'll talk about it. We'll break it down. We'll break it down. This is where pocket watching comes in handy. Like she can get crazy. She can get crazy. 5 mil in a month ain't like in a couple months ain't that bad. Scott Storch said he was blowing 20 M a month on drugs. So blowing 5 mil in a couple of months, it ain't hard to do. When you doing drugs and having parties like that, man, you know he didn't probably bought the house cash. He didn't probably bought himself some cars. You know that nigga was tricking off. You know Peaches was breaking bread with everybody. Peaches is over here buying bricks. He buying bricks from people that were getting it from motherfucking Leon and them. That's how close he was to LA. Yeah, 10,000 in a day, that ain't nothing. 10,000, what's that? 300 a month? 3 months, that's an M. You see what I'm saying? It ain't hard. It ain't hard to go through that money. Especially if all you have is expenses and ain't no money coming in, that's the problem. If you ain't got no money coming in, then your expenses was gonna whoop your ass. But it is what it is, man. But Franklin, he got this drink. He get a page. It's Teddy's boss. Hey, he ain't playing around. He ain't playing around. He said, nigga, you have an asset. Bring that motherfucker. You got an hour. He said, I ain't no. He said, bring it. Franklin kept talking. He hung up on his ass. I said, there we go. Apply some pressure to this nigga. You looking like your daddy right about now, Alton. My boy Tariq be looking like his daddy too. You looking like your daddy right now. You really ain't the man. Without the protection of Teddy, you really ain't the man. That's what it's looking like. It's looking all this rah-rah. We got to look at Franklin a little bit differently. No disrespect, Franklin, but if it wasn't for the protection from Teddy, you just a regular nigga. See, Leon was getting it out the streets. Wasn't no protection for him. Yeah, he was associated with you, but he had to handle his. See, you always had the backup of the feds. So when people say, oh, Franklin, look what he's doing compared to Tariq. Franklin was handed the business also. Let's not make it seem like this nigga was just out here getting it. Him and Ivy was flooding the streets of LA because it wasn't like that till Teddy inserted himself. So, hey, we got to be critical. I fuck with you, Franklin, but right now, we're starting to see who you really were. Y'all remember Franklin? The one that used to mess with Mel? The nice one that used to just hang out at Uncle Jerome? Yeah, y'all remember who he really was? Y'all remember who he was? Don't let the money in the cars, in the jewelry, in the clothes, in the planes, and the properties fool you. Because guess what? Kevin, he died by standing on what I'm talking about right now. Kevin is saying what I was saying back in season 1. Kevin was really about that life. Franklin wasn't about that life. Franklin had to kill Kevin because he knew that it would cut off his money supply. Kevin was trying to hold it down for the block. Now, Franklin was right, and I agreed back then. But when you really look at it from the outside in, Franklin, you was wrong for that. Neither one of y'all should have did anything. But guess what? Kevin was really trying to hold it down. Franklin was trying to protect himself. So when you try to compare him to young Tariq, be careful. Be careful, because they were both handed the keys, literally. Yeah, see, I'm telling y'all the story that they not gonna tell you. You not thinking about this when you watching the episode. When you watching the episode, you thinking, damn, this nigga Franklin on run. Not me. I'm thinking about, damn, a lot of shit did happen. Franklin really ain't like that. Franklin ain't really like that. I'm like, no disrespect. He did his thing. But Franklin being a dope dealer compared to you being a dope dealer, I guarantee you, like, I'm not knocking what Franklin did. He did what he was supposed to do with this opportunity. But I'm telling you, if it was the other way around and he didn't have Teddy and he just had to work his way up, How big you think? How big do y'all think Franklin would have really been without Teddy? Be honest. Be honest. How big do you think he would have been without Teddy? Now, this wasn't a partnership. He was being used. So before we say that Franklin built this up, the nigga did not build this up. Teddy built this up. He was getting played the whole time. So before you say that Franklin set it all the way up, Teddy set this shit up. If there was no, it would see Meech and them, they set they shit up. Meech was the man. You see what I'm saying? Meech wasn't getting used. Meech went through all the proper steps, all the protocols. He got to that spot. Yeah. Franklin, if it wasn't for Teddy, you didn't work your way up to Teddy. Teddy came and got your ass. Teddy locked you up. Teddy was doing illegal shit. Now, I'm not knocking how you got there. Like, you did your thing. You had your run 5 years. That's a good ass run for a dope dealer. 5 years at the, 2.5 seasons, 3 at the top. Exactly, Cheryl. Look, you see how fast he dropped off motherfucking Reuben? This nigga said, you got 1 hour. That nigga went and got Reuben. She said, what's going on? He said, fuck that. Bow. Knock that nigga Reuben the fuck out because he know that his ass is on the line. You didn't build shit up. The niggas that built it are knocking it down. They don't want it more. They don't want no more. They don't want it no more. Just like that white man when you was on the phone calling the bank, talk about extending it. Oh, this is what you wanted to bring us down. Well, guess what, nigga? You were the part that did it to themselves. You were that minority of motherfuckers that did it to themselves. You trying to blame it on the white man because of what you was doing. Because you was getting used by the white man. So Franklin, before y'all said this nigga built this shit brick by brick, you gotta realize that he didn't build this shit brick by brick. That nigga got hustled 6 seasons. And now look at him on the goddamn corner. So when you start comparing, make sure you tell me the whole story. Don't just tell me, oh, he did his thing, Mo, because that ain't gonna be believable. I need to know what really happened. Because if he built it up so big, why'd he come back and get Reuben so quick to dump his ass off and get $0 fucking? If he's so big and bad, why did he drop Reuben off and not say, hell no, nigga, I got the KGB agent. Y'all don't give me that money, you ain't getting the agent. Why he ain't do that? He told me he built this shit brick by brick. That's what he said. He said there's gonna be bodies, 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 bodies. I want to see that shit, Franklin. I want to see Franklin be who he's supposed to be. They said this nigga's name is Franklin Saint. They had me believing for 6 fucking seasons that this guy that they call Franklin, the baddest nigga in LA. That's what they told me. They said this nigga's playing his uncle, his auntie, he got his mama in the game. Why'd he turn Reuben in and not use Reuben as a piece? Like, nah, fuck that, CIA. You want Reuben, I want my money. Why didn't Franklin stand his ground? They keep telling me that this nigga the baddest nigga ever. I said, okay, let me see it. Let me see it. Show me. I said the finale coming. This nigga Franklin about to slap Teddy's balls. This nigga about to wild out. He gonna go in the motherfucking bank. He gonna come out with bankrolls. I said, oh yeah, Franklin turning up. They keep telling me that Franklin Saint, Mr. Fix-a-Flat himself, was the baddest nigga in LA. I said, damn, man, this finale about to be crazy. I said, ooh, this nigga about to, ooh, I know this nigga, ooh, Franklin about to get, hold on, I said, Franklin about to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Franklin getting 9, 10 bodies. Franklin getting 10 bodies. He getting his money back. He's going to the Bahamas. He taking Louie. You know what I'm saying? He gonna even break motherfucking his mom out of jail. I said, oh yeah, Franklin going in this finale, y'all. But guess what? The only thing he did was go into the warehouse, get this nigga Reuben, drop him off, and speed off. That nigga got the big eyes. That nigga drop him. You know your ass scared when you got two hands on the steering wheel, nigga. Nigga, you driving straight. This nigga so goddamn scary. He just sped off. This nigga Reuben talk about, man, they gonna torture me. Don't do it, Franklin. I said, damn. These niggas. I thought the KGB was tough. That's what they've been saying, that this nigga that snuck into America, he a spy, man. He can help you out. He's supposed to kill Teddy. You mean to tell me this nigga scared of a little torture? Man, they just had Teddy ass in the other room with goddamn hot grease on the chest. Nigga, you out here scared, man. Okay. So, my nigga, they torture a little bit. I said, damn, man. So let me see. The DEA, they tough. The CIA, they tough. Reuben ain't tough. This nigga Franklin ain't tough. Leon is tough. Man, they didn't got rid of Reuben. Man, this nigga done sped off so fast. Did y'all hear it? Like, go back and watch it. If you listen closely, you're going to hear a hubcap fall off. It's like, gloom, 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 gloom. Hey, what y'all think they did to motherfucking Reuben, though? Man, I know they was whooping his ass. I ain't gonna lie to you. The way the CIA was getting on him. Man, Franklin's so damn scary. He done sped off, man. He ain't even hold it down for Reuben. But there is a lot of stuff I want to ask about, because you remember Reuben's boss still had the recordings of Franklin. So, like, is the KGB going like, are they ever gonna drop something? They just like, fuck it. You know what I mean? Like, are they gonna show that in Wanda's story? Or is Wanda, well, she's in Africa, but we'll talk about it at the end. We'll figure it out. Now Leon's having to meet, you know what I mean? All right, listen up. All right, Mo West. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. It's kind of a drought out here, you know what I mean? We ain't got no work coming in. So what I'm gonna need y'all to do is find us a supplier. Anybody. Don't matter if your cousin. And if he's selling some shit, we need that shit. Let's move that shit. All right. Let me holler at Franklin real quick. Now, Franklin come in here. And this is when you know there's only two things that happen. When one of your friends come over, hear me out. This is for males, females, or whatever you identify as. If your friend comes over to your place out of breath and sweating, that means someone is either whoop their ass or coming for them, or coming to whoop their ass. That's one thing. And the second thing, they done fucked up. Whatever they are about to tell you, do not, listen to me carefully, do not engage with. If they come to you sweating and breathing all out of breath, funky as hell, and they talk about, man, no, don't let them borrow nothing. Don't let them use nothing. And I repeat, don't give them money. This is a moment right here I want you all to look at. If they come over out of breath, sweating, and they ask you for anything, the answer is no, I can't do that. You want to be kind of respectful right now, because you don't know how far gone they are. Now, you know they fucked up in the game, but you don't know how far they are. Are they willing to get at you? Now, we're going to see some of that with Franklin. Now, this was good because Leon had his folk around him, but you got to remember, when it's just you and them, never underestimate somebody else. Them niggas could be, you know what I'm saying, they can have it on them. You thinking it's your people, but shit, they down and out. So be respectful. Now, I can't do that right now. I ain't got it. And rule number 3, this is outside of this. This is his own rule, but you should know this just in life. If somebody asks you how much money you have, never, ever repeat that. Not if it's your personal. Now, if it's like investment money, like me personally, I don't care about that. Like, all right, cool, you got that kind of investment money. But never let no one know about your personal money. Because now they sizing you up. Now, y'all call me a pocket watcher, and this comes into play right here. When a nigga is out of breath and sweating, trust me, he's watching everyone's pocket. He's watching everyone's pocket at this moment. This motherfucker doesn't have a lot to lose. Someone's about to whoop their ass, or they are fucked up all the way. Whether that's jail, or losing everything, or shit. You didn't rob somebody, you done fucked up. That's all that means. Now he shows up talking about, man, look, hear me out. Hear me out. Hold on. Hey, real quick. How much money you got left? 3 million? Oh, okay. Listen. Hear me out. All right, look, I'm fucked, man. If you can give me that 3 million now, in 5-6 years, I'm a 10 times what you got. So let's just say it's 1990 right now. If you give me 3 million right now, that 3 billion you got plus that 500K that I already owe you, if you give me that now, in 2000, I'll give you 10 times your money. You know I'm good for it. Come on, man, let's do it. Now Leon's looking. He's like, this nigga out of his bro. He out of his mind. If he think I'm about to give him some more money, when he told me the 500,000, he already didn't know when he could pay me back. So I'm not giving you none of my 3 M's off the top. So Leon said, hey man, did you ever wonder why your mama did that? He said, man, that bitch crazy, man. I don't know. He didn't turn into Smokey from Friday. I said, damn, nigga, that's your mama. She did fuck up 73M. I don't want people to say, we don't know what happened. We don't know what happened. Let's just say it was good. Then he did transfer the money. Who knows? But Leon said, man, you ain't ever think about that. He said, man, fuck all that, nigga. What's up with that 3 million? What's up with that 3 million? You gonna give me that? He said, nah, dog, I ain't gonna do that, man. I can't give you that. Franklin get up and said, talking about, man, I'm gonna do something bad to you then if I don't get this motherfucking money. Now Leon's looking like this nigga tripping. But Mo just gave us the breakdown. Mo told us what we need to do in these type of situations, because this is what happens in real life. Happens all the time. Franklin get up, he talking about, man, I'm gonna do something bad. But guess what? The gang ain't gonna let him do nothing bad. The gang ain't gonna let him do nothing bad. Franklin said, this is the way you want it to end? And Leon was straight up with him. Nah, this ain't, man. You're like a brother to me. You're like a brother to me. You making it this way. You right, OT. He did. This is my money. Give me the money back. But just last week, you was over here. Oh, Teddy, that's all you wanted to use me for my money? Yeah, you ain't nothing but Teddy. But hey, if that doesn't back up everything I've been saying, Franklin didn't build this shit. Teddy built the shit. Franklin was just an understudy. And he wasn't even an understudy because he was never free. Teddy owned his ass. No matter what you think, no matter how much money you made, Teddy owned his ass because Teddy was still over all the accounts. Teddy controlled how much work he got if he didn't even get no work. Let's not forget. This nigga had to steal to get back in the game, so it wasn't like he was ever on top. Teddy ain't had to steal nothing. Hell, Teddy told you when you could and could not sell. But yeah, all you did was come up under Teddy. You were forced to watch him do everything to you. So everything he did to you, you doing to everybody else. It's kind of like the record game, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. You ain't paying your artists enough. Yeah. You wasn't paying Leon. Leon should have had at least 5 million saved, but you wasn't doing it right. Leon should have had about 5, and you should have had about, well, you had 73 M. Listen to that. Listen to that. Listen to that. This is supposed to be his man's. This nigga has 73 million fucking dollars in an account. My boy out here with 5 M's, 3 M's. He gave you 500,000 plus whatever they spent going to Africa. So let's just say he had $5 million. You got 73 fucking million. Talk about, man, I'll put you on, man. Like you was always supposed to have some ownership. Nigga, he was supposed to do that shit in the beginning. This is the same shit Kevin was talking about. I told y'all, when you look at motherfucking Franklin, we knew who he was. Kevin stood on what I'm saying right now. Kevin said, why the shit in your name? This nigga got 73 million fucking dollars. He got $3 million in the account. That don't sound like we friends. That don't sound like we friends if we doing the same exact thing. I can understand if, like, okay, you a celebrity and I'm like your assistant, but nigga, I'm in here. I got the projects, nigga. I'm taking a part of the work. I'm taking a significant amount. How you got 73 and I got 3? But see, the thing is good. The thing is good for Leon. And that's why I told y'all last week, loyalty can only go so far. I'm riding with you, but I'm not about to go do all this shit with CIA agents. Like, that's your shit. I can't get into that. I fuck with you though. You know, I ain't never gonna say nothing on you, but I can't fuck with that because of what I got my shit going on. But see, the good thing about Leon, Franklin was playing him the whole time. So Leon never followed the financial route that he went down there. He didn't make as much as Franklin, but guess what? His shit was never tied up because he was hood rich, money in a shoebox up under a mattress. But I'm telling y'all, loyalty can only go so far. I can still be loyal and not fuck with you on certain shit. That's where my loyalty is. Like, hey, man, I'm loyal to, and I'm letting you know that, hey, nigga, that's stupid shit. If I wasn't loyal to you, then I'm like, yeah, man, do that shit. You see what I'm saying? Loyalty only goes so far. And Franklin showed who he really was right here. That's why Sissy ass ain't signing shit off with this nigga. I said, God damn it, Franklin. You just ain't getting the picture. OT. Kevin said Franklin ain't built for this shit. Kevin died because of what I'm telling y'all. See, the story, what you see, yeah, you can't just go off of what you see. You got to read between the lines. Franklin is getting exposed this episode. Everything he's done has came back and bit him in his ass. And it's benefiting other people. Gustavo, he gone. Leon, he gone. You see what I'm saying? Louie, she gone. You see what I'm saying? Everything that Franklin has did to everybody, it came back and bit him in his ass. And the reason it happened for Louie, is because he hated her so much. That's why she survived. The reason it happened for Gustavo is because Gustavo was an outsider that Franklin could trust and believe in. So that's why he gets to survive. Leon got to survive because Leon was his best friend. That loyalty. You see what I'm saying? So you got to look at the characters for what they are. But hey, they not going to show you that. That's why you come here. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button if you're new to the channel. I'm Mo.J. We're talking about the finale. And right now, we know that Leon, I didn't look in his pockets, y'all. I did not say how much he got. Leon told us that he has $3 million. He got $3 million. Now, would y'all be real? Be real. Would you have gave this nigga any money? Would you have gave him any money? I'm telling y'all no. I'm telling you no. I know people like, oh, he could have gave him something. Well, see, they wasn't in here listening. This nigga made 73 million fucking dollars. He got the pocket 73 million dollars. Leon got $3 million. How we boys, you got fucking $73 million. I got $3 million, and we've been doing this shit from the beginning together. Yeah, I know. Okay, like if you got 73, I should have at least like 50. I got 3. Sometimes being loyal, yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's cool. We getting some money. For Leon, it was straight. Now I'm not knocking him, cause shit. Do your thing. As long as I'm comfortable, I'm straight. But when you really start looking at it, it's like, damn, Leon finally stood up for himself. Cause think about it. 3 million to $73 million. Now I can understand if it was me, him, and Kevin, we still in the game, and it was like 40 million, 20 million, 16 million. But it's me and you. It's me and you got 73 and I got 3. That don't sound fair. That don't sound fair. If you got 73 and I got 3, does that sound fair for you? No, Cedric, I know. And that's what I'm saying. Franklin, he was in the corporate world. Leon stayed where? In the projects. But if you remember right here, he said, I'm going to bring you in as an investor like you should have been, an owner like you should have been in the beginning. Leon didn't want anything to do with this. But if you remember when he bought the 3 houses, he had the houses in his name, not in Kevin's name, not in Leon's name. So even if Leon wasn't doing the professional shit, he still could have been an owner and just been putting in his money. But Franklin X'd everybody out because he was treating them like Teddy was treating him. You see what I'm saying? Exactly, OT. You can't give him no money because it's coming out. You just heard this man say, I'm gonna take that shit from you. After you told him no, he said he's gonna take that shit from you. That right there tells you all you need to know about this person. But that's what I said. When somebody comes to your house out of breath, hey man, let me ask you something. And they start asking you a question, nigga, tell them no. But be respectful because unless you ready to like, if they wasn't there, Franklin was about to do what he got to do. Leon would have killed this nigga Franklin. I'm not gonna lie to you. Leon would have killed this nigga right here, right there. Leon already knew what it was. And that's why he told him, I don't want to end it like this. So Franklin's really been treating them like ass. And Kevin was calling them out in season 1. And hey, you go back, you see me mentioning whatever we talk about Kevin. I was like, man, Kevin was right. Franklin ain't about this life. So when you tell me you built this shit brick by brick, you remember what happened to that first brick that got stolen from you, nigga. You remember what y'all had to go through to get that motherfucker back. Yeah, so don't tell us you built it brick by yourself. Because if I recall, Leon's been around from the beginning. I remember y'all didn't have a pot to piss in until Teddy came and changed up the game. So be careful when you tell people you built shit brick by brick when they were there at the beginning. If I'm there at the beginning and I'm seeing you build it with 5 other niggas, that ain't brick by yourself. Somebody was there with you. And guess what? Leon was there with him. But Leon only got 3M. Franklin got 73. Franklin said, hey, in 10 years, you give me 3, I'll give it back to you 10 times what it is now. Plus, you'll have some ownership. So even if he was doing the professional stuff, he still could have made Leon a part owner of something. But luckily for Leon, he didn't. And Leon still got $3 million. But let's continue, Franklin. We got to start calling you Frank. Yeah, we got to start calling you Frank now. Now, he just showed up to court. The judge said, all right, Sissy, how do you plead? She said, guilty for killing a CIA agent that was selling drugs in front of the illegal war. That nigga said, order, order. Motherfucker Sissy got up there and was holding it down. Her lawyer's like, whoa, 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 Your Honor, I ain't got nothing to do with this. This bitch crazy. Oh, sorry, did I say that out loud? She crazy, Your Honor. She crazy. He said, order. I'm going to hold you in contempt. Sissy said, he's funding an illegal war. I said, oh, man, this court case is crazy. You know, I'm a janitor up here. I stuck my head in there because I heard the judge with the gavel. Bow, bow, bow. Order, order. He's a CIA agent. He dealing drugs in the community. Franklin in the back like, God damn it, mama. You know goddamn well I'm in this motherfucker. Everybody know that Franklin came in here smelling like big dope and ass because he ain't took a shower. He just been outside running around. She said, a CIA agent, I did it, damn it. The judge is looking like, order, if you say one more thing, I'm holding you in contempt. The judge ain't playing. Franklin back there like, God damn it. Oh yeah, Lyrical, you right. Hey man, y'all got me in story mode. I'm trying to tell y'all the story, man. Shout out to my dog, DeMarcus Vaughn. Thank you for the $5, man. Seriously. Hit that like button. Oh yeah, we got 115 people, man. And man, get that up to 85, 85, 85, 85, 85, 85, 85, 86, 88, 88, 88, 99, Hey, shout out to DeMarcus Vaughn for the $5. Franklin Shane treated Sissy and Leon like Teddy treated Franklin by saying, I made y'all who y'all are, and that's my money. Exactly. And that's what he was telling. He just told Leon that too. Like, hey, man, I made you. I did. This is my money. He even told Jerome and them. You remember when they had the big family meeting, everybody was in the damn club. I gotta fix this shit. Whenever y'all fuck up, I do it. That's the same shit that Teddy tells him every single episode. Every single episode, man. Man, I'm telling you, that courtroom was crazy. Sissy was up there. Was a CIA agent. I killed him. Cold blood. I said, oh shit, here we go, Sissy. Sissy, like, people are saying, man, Sissy, she sacrificed herself for a kid. She's seen this nigga Franklin come in there and then tell the judge that the motherfucking CIA was giving niggas dope. Everybody know this nigga Franklin that pulled up in the newest Cadillac. Franklin got that 1991 Cadillac. You know, the cars always come out the year early. You know what I'm saying? If it's a 91, that means it's 90. So Franklin pulled up to the courthouse in a motherfucking 91 Cadillac. No motherfucking Lincoln, maybe, probably lack. We're going to see when we get back out there. But she talking about the CIA is funding the illegal war and there's drugs on the street. Yeah, they're giving it to young black men in the hoods and they're destroying our community. Everybody know Franklin, this guy ain't never had a job. This nigga got the whole South Side. All the properties is in Franklin name. Everybody know this nigga Franklin bought up something, but can't nobody pinpoint it. She in the courtroom telling the judge everything, basically saying that little nigga in the back got money on him. He got a bankroll. But we know that Franklin ain't got a bankroll. But guess what? The feds don't care if you got money or you're broke. Nigga, when they can bring down a high profile person, they on your ass. Franklin looking. Slowly but surely, we're seeing a transformation in him. Hell yeah, Stephanie. Sissy's lawyer looked like me in the courtroom. I'd have been sitting there and like, all right, she gonna plead not guilty. We're gonna take this shit to trial. She get up there guilty. I was like, whoa. Wait a minute, Judge. Cuckoo. She ain't all the way there, Your Honor. Give me a second. Sissy, what the fuck are you doing up here? Pleading guilty. Now, you know I can't charge the state. I can't charge the state if you pleading guilty. And I need them hours. Look, we're going to go ahead and put you in for a not guilty plea. I'm going to come up here a lot so you can get out of your, you know what I'm saying, out of your cell, chill in the room, bring you some food. You know what I'm saying? We're going to stretch this out. I mean, if you do feel like you're guilty, then, you know, I'm your lawyer. I do got to let you know I'm here to represent you. And, I don't think you should do that personally, because when you plead guilty, like, man, they about to throw the motherfucker. Well, I mean, you can probably get it down, but that was a CIA agent. Hold on, Your Honor. Give me one more second. Man, damn, you did kill this nigga in broad daylight. Shit. All right, if you plead guilty, look, let me see something real quick. Your Honor, can I propose something to the DA? How about if we plead guilty, we won't say nothing to the news or the newspaper or anything. You give her about 6 years. Can we do that? We good, Judge? You good with that? DA, you good with that? The minimum of 20? Shit. You want to do 20 or you want to do life? 20? Yeah, we'll take the 20. We're going to go ahead and take the 20. We're going to plead guilty, but we're going to take the 20, y'all. We're going to take the 20. Your Honor, you can go ahead, hit the gavel. I don't know how this works. Like the stenographer, go ahead. Hey, 20, just 20 years. We only got to serve. Okay, sir. You said 17? All right, yeah. Give us 20, serve 17. We're going to put her in a couple of programs. We're going to get her out early. We're going to try to get her out in about 8. We good on both sides? All right, bet. This nigga in here, he listening too. He listening. Oh yeah, we bringing down somebody in here tonight. They go outside. He looking Franklin in the eye like, oh yeah, nigga, I know about Kevin, Jim, and Jerome. This dude named Eric. Yeah. Timothy. Oh yeah, y'all done got Timothy up out of here too. He started naming off everybody. I don't even remember nobody. I just remember Kevin's name and Jerome's name. A lot of names are popping up. Now, Franklin out here, he's smelling like that drink. He said, if you ain't got nothing, get the fuck out my face. If you got something, lock me up. I said, okay, now we seeing Franklin. I said, all right, let's just dial it back a little bit. He ain't scared no more because he's starting to set in. He's starting to get a little comfortable. Franklin drive off, call him an Uncle Tom ass nigga. I said, damn, that's disrespectful, man. What did he do to be called Uncle Tom, man? Can someone answer that for me? What did he do to be considered an Uncle Tom? Do y'all think that was acceptable? I just want to know, what did he do to be considered an Uncle Tom? Cheryl said nothing. Being law enforcement. Well, the reason I wanted to ask that is because technically, Franklin, you law enforcement, nigga. The fuck you mean? He Uncle Tom, nigga. 6 seasons you worked. You didn't work for motherfucking Teddy. Teddy owned you, nigga. Teddy owned you for 6 seasons. You talking about Uncle Tom. Whatever Teddy told your ass to do for 6 goddamn seasons, you did it. You can't call this man Uncle Tom for doing his job because you were doing the same thing for Teddy, nigga. At one point, Teddy was legit, nigga. You were legit working for the fucking CIA. Don't call him Uncle Tom because he doing his job and you done fucked up and it look bad because it's you. Mm-hmm. Yeah. You see? When you look at the story for what it really is, it's like, damn, wait a minute, Franklin. Did you really build this shit brick by brick? Because it sounds like the CIA had played a fucking huge role in the success of Franklin Saint. Hey, said Franklin looked up to Teddy at first. Exactly. There was a moment where he like, oh man, Teddy, man, he holding it down, man. He getting them bricks. Yeah, we remember. There was a time. Do you remember the time when Teddy was the man? Yeah. Oh, why we fell in love. Damn, he called him Uncle Tom, bro. He ain't even did nothing though. Now Leon at the crib. H-Man said the CIA was just a plug. He would still have reached that level with a regular plug. But who was the regular plug though? I don't think he would have reached the level that he was at, because you got to remember, whenever there was issues in the streets, whenever somebody else tried to move in and sell work in LA, Teddy and them were taking all of that out though. I don't think Franklin gets as big as he was without Teddy. Exactly, Neat. Like the work that he was getting from Teddy was above everybody. Like that's the superior quality. That's why they were able to sell it for that price. Man, I don't think anybody would have made it as big as what Franklin was, man. I'm just saying, like, Franklin had a lot of protection in this. On top of he had Ivy and everybody else looking out for him. But Ivy ass was, man, his ass was jammed up too. They knew about Ivy, like Ivy was surviving because the feds were allowing him to survive. You know what I mean? Think about it. They knew about Ivy and they just let that shit go down because they were making money off of it. Think about it. All this shit, all of them, they were only working because the CIA was allowing that shit. Man, they could have shut Ivy down fucking season 1, season 2. Teddy knew about him. You see what I'm saying? Everything fell up under Teddy. Who was a bigger connect, Franklin Saint or Mecca? Uh, I'm gonna probably say, I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm gonna probably say probably Saint. Probably Saint. Because Mecca didn't really have no work. Remember, they were stealing shit from Monet. Like, they didn't really have no work. I mean, he had work from Obi and them, but we never seen him move that much product. He was having issues with Kane and them moving the little shit that they got. Now I know he was just getting them to steal just to get Monet involved with him, but still, he wasn't really moving. Like Franklin's been moving. I give Franklin that. Like, I'm not knocking Franklin. He did his thing. Like, he had an opportunity. He took it. He did his 5 years. He had it. He had it on lock. Now he was doing some shit. Now we can critique it now, but when it was going on, we like, damn, this nigga doing it big. But now when we looking back at everything he did, we like, damn, that nigga was kind of fucking up a lot, wasn't he? We were just overlooking it, like, damn, Franklin did his thing this week. Little did we know, we looking like, wait a minute, that nigga Franklin, he got all his accounts up under Teddy. What the fuck? Why would he do that? He didn't have no money really saved after that 5 million. That's all he had saved. Hmm. That's all Franklin had saved. He got 73M in the bank. He only got 5 million in cash. That's it. That's all Teddy. What? So when we look back at it, we like, damn. Was Franklin really getting it like that? I mean, he was getting it, but was he actually as smart as he thought? Stephanie, yeah, he did learn about crack by himself. I wonder who the first person was that made crack. That ain't just something you make on a regular day. You just go in the kitchen like, hey, let me try to whip something up real quick with this coke. That shit had to be a scientist that did that shit. Come on, man. Aaliyah said fried cocaine. That's really what it is. Yeah, he figured out the crack. But think about it, man. He wasn't selling crack. He was just selling the coke. The crackers were making all the money. They just had to buy them bricks. But he did his thing. Now we see Wanda. Wanda's talking about she want to go back to Ghana. She said, I want to go back to Ghana. Now he's thinking, look, Franklin ain't gonna come and get me in the projects. I already told everybody be on high alert. If Franklin comes, I want to hear cuckoo, cuckoo. I want everybody to say Franklin. I want everyone when you see him, so yell out Franklin so we know exactly where he's at. Now you only got to yell it out once unless he walks back past you. So if he walks past you once, Franklin, and that's it. Now the next person to do it, so we'll always know where he's at because whoever sees him that first time, like, bah, 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 all right, we good. He ain't gonna come back in the projects because I told everybody. He told Einstein, if you see Franklin come back, shoot that nigga. Get rid of that nigga right now. What up, RC? Now he's in the crib. Wanda comes in. She want to go back to Ghana. And I don't blame her. I said, man, do your thing. Do your thing. He stands up and he gives her some stacks. I ain't gonna lie. Probably about 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Probably about 50. Probably about 50 and told her to go to Ghana. He gonna make sure she get to Ghana because he a good guy. They married, this her money too. So he gives her 50 bands. She's like, you're not even gonna stop me. He's giving you the money to go over there because he gotta handle some shit. We still gotta figure out how to get this other 3M shipped over there, you know what I mean? But he wants her to go to Ghana because it's about to get crazy right now. We seen what Franklin's on. Franklin's on some bullshit. When you think Franklin, you think, damn, bullshit. This nigga on some bullshit. So he's just letting her know, like, hey, at least you good. I'll figure it out here, but you go to Ghana and figure out who you are. If y'all, hey, if y'all want to, y'all taking that money and dipping, or y'all staying here and holding it down for Bay? Y'all think Wanda should leave, or should she stay here with Leon? She was a little upset. He didn't try to stop her. I mean, what was he supposed to say? Baby, don't go. Like, stay here with me in the hood when you already told me you don't want to stay here. Teflon said Reagan was. He was the first. So, I don't know. Yeah, I'm telling her to go, man. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. Wanda's been doing good. Wanda's been doing good. Y'all know on my channel, we say once a junkie, always a junkie. Now she getting a spinoff. So hey, the bets are still on. You know what I'm saying? We don't know if she's gonna convert back or not. We never know. That's what the spinoff is for. But you know, we say once a junkie, always a junkie. But I'm not against people trying to get their shit together. Now, if you get an opportunity to lead the country to go see some shit, do it, man. Go experience the world. If you got an opportunity to leave, then hey, man, do your thing. Do your thing. It's some shit you got to adjust to, but hey, man, you deal with shit here too. Now she's about to go to Ghana. She said she's gonna go over there and figure it out. He giving her 50 bands. She a little upset. He ain't try to stop her. But even if he stopped her, what was you gonna do? You already moved out the apartment. It's not like you're gonna be here with me. So what would I stop you for? What would be beneficial to either one of us if I stop you and you don't even live here and you don't want to be in the projects? What would happen if he stopped her? What would they do? Just stay in the projects? What was she gonna do? Like, why would she want him to fight for it Stay here, baby. Don't leave me. Don't go to Africa. Stay here with me. When you already then moved out the apartment. I don't know if you heard me or not, Wanda. This nigga Franklin said he gonna kill me for some money. Babe, look. I'm giving you 50,000. Go over there. I'm gonna meet you. I gotta figure out how to get this other 3 million over there. But go over there, get us a spot. I will be there for sure, for sure. I'm just telling y'all from Leon's perspective. Like if I'm looking at Leon, I'm thinking, Leon, you ain't got time for this. And then I was like, okay, you giving her 50,000. He gives her $50,000. Go to Ghana, get situated. You know the reason we came back from Ghana? You know the reason we came back is because I got $3 million that I can't bring on a plane. I have to figure out how to get it. That's the reason we came back. Now I know we've both been bullshitting, but hey, that's either here or there. But go to Ghana, get situated, and I'm gonna be there when I figure out how to get this three over. You see what I'm saying? She said, "Oh, you're not even gonna stop me." So, oh my bad. Then Franklin goes and see his mammy. He's talking to her. He's like, "Damn, mom, you gotta shut your mouth. Mom, you running your mouth in here. You about to get niggas jammed up, man. You can't be talking like that." Now, Sissy hasn't said a word to him. And what we came to realize is, man, Sissy, she sacrificed. Sissy paid the price. She took out Teddy and she's wanting Franklin to know, hey, you're free from all of this shit, dude. Leave it alone. Whatever you got, take it. Get rid of it. Now, if he just listened to what his mom is saying right here, even right here, Franklin still has a chance to get out of the game. Hands clean. His mama then went down for it. Now he comes in, he's talking a lot of other bullshit. See, they behind bars. You supposed to be listening to what they got to say. He in here and he only talking money. Yeah, man, this shit crazy, ma. You know, shit, man, you know, it's fucking crazy, ma. She's like, what are you talking about? He ain't even ask her how she doing. What's new? What's next? None of that. Sissy looking at him. She don't even want to talk to this nigga. And then this nigga says, you could have waited 10 more seconds. You couldn't wait 10 fucking seconds, mom? On the jail phone, nigga? You couldn't wait 10 more seconds? She looking at him like, nigga, you really came in here to talk to me about 10 more seconds on a body, nigga? I didn't smoke this nigga Teddy. You are free. Take what you can and go. She would have gave this nigga the house. You just gotta wait a couple of like, come on, man. Give her some time. Let her get the life sentence and then come back and talk to her. She gonna be like, oh, okay, yeah, I'll sign it over to you. This nigga couldn't wait a couple of weeks to talk to his goddamn mama. Just talk to her about what she got going on. I said, yeah, this nigga Franklin's scared as hell right now. He's scared as hell right now. Think about it. Everything Teddy has said to someone else is really coming. You couldn't wait 10 more seconds? Nigga, if you really needed the house that bad, you didn't need the house that bad, nigga, because you always got the house to go back to. The house is paid off. All you got to do is pay the taxes. So if you just chilled, the house is paid for. You just take care of the taxes with whatever little bit money you got left. Because the bank did tell your ass she took a majority. It didn't say the bank did not say she took all the money. Now we're gonna talk about a couple of things when we get to the bank, because Franklin could have easily got out of this. But the thing is, when you a scary nigga, you ain't a thinking nigga. Make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. If you're new to the channel, I'm Mo.J. We're just breaking down the finale right now. Sissy hasn't said a word to Franklin Saint. Franklin Saint, he losing it because it's like, goddamn, yeah, you couldn't wait 10 more seconds, mama. What the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. He losing it. He hitting that bottle, that yak, that whiskey. Ooh, whiskey in the morning before noon. I can only imagine that's tearing the gut up. That right there is automatic drunk. Like you take a shot of whiskey prior to noon, unless you white, no disrespect to the white people, unless you white, you can't take that whiskey straight, not in the morning. Like now I can wake up, I hit that hen dog straight, you know what I'm saying? We drinking, let's go, let's get it. But that whiskey in the morning, I can't do no whiskey in the morning. Franklin left the motherfucking courtyard, drunk as hell. I said, damn, look at this nigga Franklin, bro. Oh yeah, Rick. Section 8, 3M. She hang up and walk off on this nigga. Now he get back to the crib. See, he got on the blue shirt. I got on the white shirt. Well, my shit moth. You know what I mean? And I forgot this guy's name, but this crooked nigga, he used to go at it with Sissy. Now you remember they were trying to buy the bookstore and everything. So he been around. What is it, like Silver Street, Silver Spring, or something like that? He like, listen, I want to meet up with you, like me and you, when we talk the numbers. We looking at selling your shares in the company. Franklin could have got out the game right here. Franklin has, let's just say $1 million in the bank because he said 800,000 was withdrawn. Let's just say it was $1 million in the bank. He could have took that million or let's just say it. He could have took that million and whatever the fuck he's about to offer him right here, take that money. That's like, let's just say another M, 3 M's. Sell that shit and leave. I said, what is he doing? Yeah, that's cute from the shot. He always play that crooked road, don't he? But he could have left $1 million in the bank account, roughly. You know, we just trying to make it even numbers. Sell all of your shares in this bullshit, Silver Springs bullshit, Silver Street, whatever it is. Not Silver Springs. Silver Springs in Maryland. Shout out to Silver Springs. Silver Street, whatever this shit is, sell that shit. Go to the bank, get that money out, go to your motherfucking jet. Now, hear me out. This is where things got to get a little bit grimy. When you go to the bank and you take out, we'll talk about it when we get there because I'm about to tell y'all how y'all can finesse all of this. I'm gonna tell y'all how we're gonna finesse all of this. This is what was going through my mind when it was happening. So he's like, look, man, yeah, we're gonna buy your share in the company. Yeah, I spoke to Veronique. He said, what? Franklin told him to get out of here. Franklin acting like he about to get the 73 million. He acting like Teddy gave in the password. He walked off, gave them Reuben, and everything is sweet. Nigga, see how much this nigga talking. You got to now. You got to see what he talking about. You already done fucked up yourself in the game, and you got to see what Paul Davis is talking about. You got to see what he talking about now. Franklin said, get out. He's like, look, Franklin got all the blueprints in here. He go up to the spot. He got to talk to Veronique. Veronique was happening, girl. You been talking to Ricky Davis behind my back? Paul Davis? Ricky Davis. You been talking to him behind my back, huh? She said, I was just trying to get the numbers. See, and Veronique was right for that. Now, I never trusted Veronique, and I got a different story than what y'all think is going on when we get there. But I never trusted Veronique and never will trust Veronique. When she removed the gun from the cigar box last season, I said, oh, yeah, there's something about this woman I just don't like. She said, I just wanted to get the numbers in front of us. So she was smart. She was thinking out. She was thinking, all right, look. If we don't get the $73 million from Teddy, we can at least sell what we have now and just dip and we'll be good. We'll still have enough money that if we live, saying comfortably, we'll be all right. We just dip out somewhere else. So that's where I agree. You always want to see what they're offering. See what they're offering. When them phones, I mean, not the phones. Do you guys get phone calls? They'll call me and ask me about my property. Hey, we're calling about such and such property. The first thing I ask them? I always ask them, what is your asking price? Now, what they try to do is they ask you, well, can I verify some of these like rooms? I tell them, listen, you don't need to verify anything. You called about the property. What was your initial offer? Because I'm only selling my shit over. It's got to be over market value, or I'm not gonna sell it. I'll just continue to rent it out. But when they call, I ask them, what's your offer? Well, we just need to verify how many. No, 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 nigga. When you called my line, how much were you thinking about offering me? That lets you know that they were lowballing. Because if they were really about business, they would say it up front. Oh yeah, I be asking. I want to see if them niggas is gonna offer something that, like, man, if I can get like 60, 70 over, oh yeah, man, let's do it. But shit, if not, then man, don't waste your time with me. You like Veronique, don't go behind my back looking up my address, nigga. I don't fuck with you. Don't call me. Talking about, I just wanted the numbers, Franklin. He said, what did I tell you when I was gonna buy that house? I said, oh shit. Franklin done got that Ike in him. I said, man, this ain't about to be good. She said, you wanted my loyalty. He said, no, I told you something else. And then he puts his hands around her neck. I said, come on, man. Come on. It ain't this serious, nigga. She didn't sell the shit. She didn't sell it. She just got the numbers, man. She ain't making no deals behind your back. But I told y'all when he went to the bar instead of going home, I said, yep, it's over with for Franklin. It's over with. Now, somebody commented on here talking about Veronique didn't tell him to come home. She did. When she was on the phone at the bar, she told him, Franklin, is it done? He said, no, she had a gun. What do you mean she had a gun? She had a gun. She fucking killed him. She said, what? Come home. We're going to talk about it. It's going to be okay. Just come home. So, yeah, Veronique did tell Franklin to come to the crib. The first phone call was Veronique because his ass was scared as hell. Then he sat down at the bar, had a couple of shots of whiskey. Then he got the text message. Then he went back to the phone. Come on now. I watched the shows. Now, Leon Saint, he goes up to the damn county jail. He got to go talk to Mama Saint. She in here. She's smiling. Oh, Leon, it's good to see you. Now, the connection between these two, they've always been close. You know how it is. Whoever your best friend is, they come over. Your mom gonna look out. You know what I'm saying? Your mom looking out for your friends. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they will want their parents to look out for you when you over there, man. You know what I'm saying? Gotta treat them like a loved one. And she's looking at Leon. Now, Leon had already dropped off 50 thou out. See, Leon's the smart man. Now, he ain't $73 million rich. He ain't nothing like that. Well, Franklin, what, $78 million, 5 million stolen, 73 in the account, 78 million plus whatever he had. So Franklin about $100 million. Let's just say Franklin was worth $100 million. Lightning said Snowfall is essentially Alton's origin story, but a little different. Yeah, he just like his daddy. Yeah, Peaches took 5. He had 73. That's 78 million plus whatever the property is. I know the property is well over, what's that, 22? But he's like, yeah, Wanda, she's in Ghana. I'm gonna go ahead and pay for the damn shelter though. Don't even worry about that. She said, Leon, I already lost one of my sons to the game. He just ain't realized. I kept telling them they not gonna let you live. They not gonna let you make it through the game. I said, you working for the white man and the white man using you. Whole time Sissy was telling the truth. Now she's crying to Leon. She said, frankly, just ain't listen. I don't want to lose two sons to the streets. Leon, if you want to do something for me, I want you to go home. Pack you a suitcase and fill it with books. I want you to go to Ghana. I want you to be with your wife. And you gonna find out who you are in this world, son. I don't want to lose two of you to it. Franklin's gone. All you got is you. You just gotta go and do it. Now Leon tearing up a little bit because Wanda's been telling him he gotta dip out. Now you know how I feel. A junkie is always a junkie, but Wanda's like, fuck that. I'm getting the hell out of here. I already explained to y'all what's been going on when the first 3 episodes happened of how Leon was living. It's fucking reckless. It's raw out here. But she told him to pack a suitcase full of books. You know how heavy that motherfucker about to be? That nigga ain't got no clothes. That nigga going over to Africa. One outfit. OT. OT. That's what she was talking about. That's what she was talking about, OT. She was telling him to put the money in the books. That's what she was saying. When she said fill it with books, put the money inside the books, put the books inside the suitcase, ship it off. Because if they look in there and they just see books, you got to remember, this is the 90s. All they going to do is open it up. They're going to see books. Man, them niggas didn't care. You were able to smoke on the airplane back then. So she's telling them just fill that motherfucker up with books, AKA put money in that motherfucker. But hey, y'all did not hear that from me. Don't do that shit. If you carrying over 10,000, you better claim that shit or they own your ass. Come on, OT. I know you know that. I know you know that, OT. I'm like, damn, look at Sissy holding down because she's telling him how to get the fuck out of here because she knows what's going on. Remember, Sissy was the one over the finances before Veronique came in. Sissy was the one holding down everything. That's how we even met. What the fuck is Paul Davis? All that was set up through Sissy. So she knew. She was like, hey, take your money, just fill it up with books because she know niggas is listening. She not gonna say take all the money with you. I said, okay, look at Sissy. She really did sacrifice herself for the boys. And Franklin had a way out also. If Franklin would have came in there and just listened to what Sissy had to say, empty your accounts, sell your shares into the goddamn Silver Street, get rid of all the property, and go. You still got a plane, bro. You got a plane. It'll be easier for you. Actually, go with Leon and them. Both of y'all put the money on the plane. Get the fuck out of here. Kendall said, unless you fly private shit. If somebody is tipped off, it don't matter if you flying private. They beating your ass on the tarmac. We see that all the time. Hell, they got what's the name in Blow? They got him in Blow. Hell, they call Rollo with an M. Rollo down in jail in Atlanta right now. That nigga was on a private flight. Called his ass. Nigga was getting money though, I tell you that. But yeah, man. OT said my high ass thought she really talking about books. Nah, she talking about stuffing the books with the money. Cause when she said that, first I was like, hey, stagger with leave with books. I'm like, this nigga need to leave with the money. I was thinking that I was like, oh, she talking. But that's what I was saying with Franklin on the phone. Sissy sacrificed herself and she know the speaking code on the motherfucking phone. This nigga Franklin said you couldn't wait 10 more seconds. He was about to transfer the money. That's because he's scared right now. And I'm telling y'all, when you scared, man, niggas do wild shit when they scared. They do whatever. Now, Leon's actually listening to her because, hey, guess what? His mom wasn't in the picture. So for him, it's like someone actually cares for me and loves me. I'm going to listen to what they got to say. I understand what they doing. And that's why he was conscious enough to ask Franklin, did you even think about why your mama did that? While Franklin's been out here running things, Franklin never grew up. Franklin grew up, but he just grew up off the streets. He ain't learned life. Leon, on the other hand, he was like, man, look, Franklin out here wilding out. His mama cool, she always looked out for me. So now look at him. He put himself in the position to win. Now my dog go down to the bank. Now, what did I tell y'all earlier? As soon as I dropped Reuben ass off, I would have been at the bank. Oh, I would have been at the bank. I'm telling y'all, I would have been at the bank bright and early the next day. I wouldn't have told Veronique. I wouldn't have told nobody. I just would have went to the bank. Now, Franklin getting up here and he thinking he cool. Hey, what's going on? But he got that little sweat, you know what I'm saying? That little, you breathing out of, you know what I'm saying? You breathing like that ain't the regular rhythm right there. That's hands on hip right there. You tired as a motherfucker, Franklin. You need some water. If they come in to your vicinity and they breathing like this, tell them no. Tell them no. Now Franklin sits down and Franklin thinking, okay, I got it. Let's just say an M here. Let's just say an M here. He said, all right, listen. Yeah, the foundation got to rip it down, start all over. I need a check for 129,000 to GTY Concrete. He said, GTY Concrete. Real quick, Franklin Veronique was here a little bit earlier, and let me tell you something. It's 420. No, you smell like reefer, but she came and she withdrew around the sum of 800,000. I don't have the exact number. I can go back and check that for you in a second. But yeah, he's like, whoa, 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 whoa. Wait a minute. Kendall said it could be asthma. It's asthma, all right. Your ass was tripping for asking me for money, nigga. Franklin never had a backup plan. He put all his eggs in one basket, so he paid the price. Yeah. Ron, you right about that. But that's what I'm saying. All right, here we go. Follow me, y'all. Follow me. Franklin Saint, he's in the bank right now. All right. Let's just say it was $1 million in there. She took out $800,000. Well, there's less than 129 in there because he was trying to get a check for that. So we can't say it's $1 million in the account. We gotta say, let's just say 900,000. Let's just say 900,000 in there. So he can't even get a check for $129,000. But remember, he told Veronique that he's gonna sell all the property and keep his stakes. Now, while Franklin is in here, I'm gonna say, okay, bet I'm gonna get that money. How I'm gonna get that money is I'm gonna put up all my houses for collateral. You can get equity out of houses that are paid for. Hear me out. Franklin is about to get the fuck up out the country. Get equity out of all the properties you have. Don't pay that motherfucker back. Go sell all of your shares. Get that money. Get the airplane. Find out where Veronique is. Matter of fact, don't even find out where she is right now. You'll have like $3 to $4 million. You sell all the property, you go sell your shares. You get that equity out of the houses and sell the property at the same time. Scam these niggas. You already in the game. Scam that shit. Have someone else do it. But go and tell this guy right now, yeah, I'm gonna put my houses up for collateral for this equity that I'm gonna take out of the houses, because now you can get the full house price. Plus, you're not gonna pay it back anyway. Who gives a fuck about your credit? You on the run. You about to take all this money and get the fuck out of here. But guess what? Franklin is scared. Franklin ain't thinking about this. In my head, I'm thinking, nah, there's got to be a way for me to make some money. So while you're in here, yeah, I'm gonna put up the houses in, because guess what? You're not gonna pay it back. They're gonna take the houses anyway. But Franklin wasn't thinking like that. So what does he do? He go outside and hit that Kentucky whiskey. Because let me tell you something. When you this deep in the game, Kentucky whiskey, shit, yeah, you don't need no Hennessy, man. That hen dog a little bit different. You know, the hen dog gonna tell you the truth. This vodka is gonna have you chilling. You know what I mean? Hen dog had me chilling. I might talk a little bit shit, but not enough to, you know what I'm saying, get nothing cracking. Vodka, you know what I'm saying? I can just chill. But that whiskey, I'm telling you, that whiskey in the morning before noon, you know his problems. So now he thinking, let me go find Veronique. But what does he do? He drive his drunk ass up to the county jail. Franklin then pulled up, smelling like liquor, sweating his ass off. You know this nigga motherfucking musty as hell. This nigga is frantic. This nigga running around the city. He don't give a fuck. He drove drunk to the county jail. He went through. They over here wandering them down. He breathing in their face. Cause you know this nigga out of breath. Follow the yellow. Wait a minute, sir. Have you been drinking? Come here. That's it. This nigga Franklin is losing it. So he runs in here. He's like, Mom, Veronique fucked me. She took the goddamn money, Mama. I need these documents signed. I'm like, oh, this nigga Franklin, dog. This nigga Franklin. I said, ain't nothing worse than a scary nigga, man. These are the people you gotta fear right now, because you don't know what the fuck they gonna do. You never know what they gonna do. He told my mom, that bitch Veronique, pardon my French, y'all. That bitch stole from me. She fucked me over. God damn it. Look, Mom. The fucking house. I got these documents. I need you to sign. They talk about they ain't gonna give me that shit, because that shit, I know I bought it for you, but I put it in your name and shit. So he put his mama house in her name, but he ain't put Leon and Kevin's house in their name. He said, Mama, look, I'll put that shit in your name. I need you to just sign that shit over. Cause let's be real. Your ass got fucking life. You was tripping. You killed a CIA agent. I'm not even tripping over you not like sending the money or giving 10 more seconds. And I don't even care about none of that. Just I need that house, Mama. Let me tell you, I need that house, Mama. For real. I need you to sign this paper. Look, they said you getting life and you pled guilty. I told you earlier I can get an attorney for you, but you didn't want to do it. So I'm just saying, sign that shit over for me, because Mama, you gonna have to do this shit like today, because I got to go. Sissy on the other file, like on the other side, looking like this nigga Franklin. Where the fuck did I go wrong? Franklin, he over here, he trying to be cool. Come on, Mom, you know, I'm your son. The nigga out of breath. I'm telling you, every time I tell you a nigga run up on you out of breath, hey, whatever they telling you to do, don't do it. These niggas is in some trouble. She just looking at her son like, I just told this nigga Leon to go to Africa. I was gonna tell you to go to Africa, and I was gonna tell you to take out the money, go get the equity out of all the property. Just don't pay the loan back. Get the fuck out of here. Who cares if your credit score is 200 in America when you living in a different country with cash? But he ain't listening. He gets upset. I fucking made you. I bought that goddamn house. Stupid B. I said, damn. I said, yeah, this is the end of Franklin, man. This is the end of Franklin. But Sissy, she hop up, she walk away. 3 months pass. Y'all hit that like button, Hit that subscribe button, man. It's getting bad for Franklin right now, y'all. It's getting bad for Franklin right now. 3 months has passed. 3 months, y'all. 3 months. He's still in the house. They said, listen, after 3 months of this nigga not paying nothing, Veronique, listen, Veronique took $800,000 out the account. Veronique did not take the property. She did not take his shares. She did not take the plane. What was this nigga Franklin doing for 3 months? Sell all of that shit, man. OT said 200 credit score is crazy. Hey, what the fuck was Franklin doing for 3 months? This nigga could have sold all the property. He still could have went to Paul Davis or Davis Paul, whoever the fuck he is, and said, hey, I'm selling all this shit, and I'm going to give it to you niggas for the low. Instead of getting 2.5 off it, I'm taking 1.7, nigga. I want it gone right now. I'm selling all the property. That's bringing in 1.2. I'm at $3 million. Leon, how that Ghana shit hitting, nigga? I'm on the way. I'm touching down. And guess what, nigga? We still got a private jet because it's going to be cheaper to keep that motherfucker over here. We living. What up, nigga? You got 3. I got 3. Let's build some shit out here. What has he been doing for 3 fucking months? I was like, man, what's going on here, Franklin? They keep telling me that Franklin built this shit brick by brick. They keep telling me we comparing Franklin to other people. I'm like, wait a minute. Franklin ain't this shit but junkie up this house in 3 months. Franklin ain't sold a brick. My boy Tariq St. Patrick had 3 months off during the summer and he was kicking it with Effie. This nigga struggling. This nigga in here calling the bank. Well, nah, he ain't calling the bank calling his ass. You know it's a problem when the bank call you. Now, we might call the bank and be like, hey, yeah, nigga, somebody was in my account. Somebody's taking my bread. My bread. Someone is charging my card. That's what we call the bank for. The bank call you to let you know, nigga, it is time. The time is today that you need to get your funky ass about that house, nigga. We coming for you. He ain't did shit in 3 months. Franklin could have sold the property. She took $800,000 out the account. She didn't take the property. She didn't take the shares. This nigga Franklin don't know nothing about his business. I told y'all, when you go to the bar, when you supposed to go to the house to get your money and get the fuck up out of here, you scary. And when you scary, you don't think right. You don't think right. Yeah, 72 million disappeared like it was nothing. But he had the money. They're still in the Miami account. Did we forget that there's a Miami account with $1.8 million in it? That's not the bank that's here. Remember, they robbed Louie and Jerome. They had $3 million total, 1.8 in cash, 1.2 in coke. Veronique put $1.8 million in a Miami account. The account here, she took $800,000 out of it. That's what I'm thinking. What the fuck is going on? I didn't forget that. I know there's $1.8 million in a bank account that's in Miami. No, V took $800,000 out of this account here in LA. This account in LA, if the reason they put 1.8 in Miami is because no LA banks would take that money. Their account is not here at a bank in LA. The 1.8 million is in Miami. Yeah, I remember that. I remember they had to take it down there because when they stole the money, they said no bank here in LA would take it. She said she knew somebody in Florida. She can go out there. She flew to Miami. She put the money in the account and she flew back. Cedric said V got, oh yeah, V definitely got that because this nigga Franklin's been in the house not paying nothing. This nigga Franklin, we talking about 1.8 that we don't know what the hell happened to that, but we do know for a fact that he has all the property to sell. He could sell all the property. You can't sell your mama house, but you can sell all the other property. V did not take that. Oh yeah, in the end, Veronique took it. We know she took it. She took $800,000 out of the account here. You know, if that 1.8, because she was the one that set that account up. I'm just saying, regardless of how much money is out there, dog, this nigga could have sold the property. He still could have sold his shares. See, and people were saying, oh, Leon could have helped him out. Your money would have been gone. When you start seeing this spiral, sometimes it's too late, man. Sometimes it's too late. You can stick your foot out there and try to stop it if you want, but it's gonna hurt because it's probably not gonna stop. The whole time, Leon was learning. While Franklin was supposed to be learning from Teddy, he was treating everybody like Teddy was treating him. Leon, he watched him closely. Leon kept telling him, man, what are you doing all that stuff with Teddy? Like, just get the work from him and let's do what we got to do. Leon was the one trying to separate him from Teddy. But Franklin thought he was smarter than everybody. And Leon fucking in Ghana, chilling. He trying to tell the bank, man, come on, y'all give me another month. Nigga, it says 3 months later. Nigga, what you mean another month? Nigga, so you can go get some drink? This house junky as hell. He got the typewriter here. What's he about to type a report to the newspaper? What he about to try to expose the CIA? Yeah, man, the CIA was giving me man, look at this motherfucking sink, nigga. This is how this nigga was living. This nigga was eating chocolate over the sink. Why is all this shit just dirty? Is this mud? But he get a page. Oh, it's about to start getting good, y'all. It's about to start getting good. He get a page, and it's for our boy Top. Now, you know Top. You know my dog. You know what I'm saying? He's supposed to be finding peaches way back when. He's like, look, man, I need you to look for Veronique. This nigga told him, man, I'm not looking for that motherfucker. That motherfucker $800,000, Frank. You ain't got that kind of money, Frank. You can't pay me enough to find somebody that has $800,000. Because if you paying me to find somebody that got $800,000, now I know it's good for business if I, say take care of this, but I know you hurting right now. Did y'all hear about that? I think he was in the Army Reserve. This fucking white guy. This fool, he registered to be a hitman on a website called Rent a Hitman. Fucking FBI came and got his ass. Shit's crazy out here, man. Some people just ain't got it. Allegedly, he registered himself on there, but they call him the Reaper. He's like, look, I'm not looking for Veronique no more. I'm not looking for Veronique no more. Nobody owned a comb in their crew, man. At this point, it's getting out of hand. It's a little bit crazy right about now, though. Think about it in the streets. How y'all moving around? 3 months has passed. Sissy still in jail. Franklin, shit, we don't know what he been doing. Well, we know he been drinking, but we don't know what Franklin really been doing. You know what I mean? Everybody's saying he an alcoholic, but y'all know me, man. Them teeth don't get like that from drinking. But he hands them a piece of paper. And he looks at it. Movement. I didn't know that there was a Monrovia in California. I did look it up though. I did look up Monrovia. So we're gonna see how it is literally like right outside of LA. If we were If I met you and you told me you lived in LA and it was Monrovia, I wouldn't have known the difference. Like they say, oh, it was not Los Angeles County. Like, I don't know. So if you'd have just told me you lived in LA and it was close enough to drive there, like on a day-to-day basis, all right, cool. Like, I wouldn't have known the difference. Gotta said Top knew where Peaches was the whole time. Probably. Yeah, like if you told me you lived over here and you just told me you lived in LA, I wouldn't have known the difference. Okay, Pasadena, West Hollywood, Beverly. Yeah, if you'd have told me you lived over here, to me, hey, no disrespect to anybody in LA, but if you told me you lived in LA and you lived in Monrovia, I'm like, okay, and like shit, don't take that long to get to LA. If you can get here in the same day, go out, do some things, and then make it back home in the same day, shit. You may not be from there, but I'm in the I'm in the area. Damn, my dog ain't go nowhere, but it does look rural up here though. Oh, so it's right by the mountain. All right, bet. Monrovia got one, two, three, four, five, and the highway going through it. So they ain't all right. Monrovia ain't that big. All right, this ain't that bad. That's what's up, Peaches. I mean, you thought you was getting away with it, but yeah, then you got to go a little bit further than that. You could have went to at least Phoenix or something. Yeah, you could have went to like Phoenix or San Diego. Damn, Peaches. You been gone this whole season, and we've been wondering where the hell Peaches at. This nigga was 20 minutes away. Damn, Peaches. Peaches was still on that shit too. Well, we got the address, and we pulling up. All right. So think about it, y'all. Up the back fence, we come in. Peaches is on that shit. $5 million. $5 million goes by very, very quickly. When you were spending like this, you're not gonna be able to say that $5 million. You're not gonna be able to say that $5 million. Cause like I said, there's no money coming in. And when you're throwing parties every night, hell, there was a fucking junkie that was just walking around. This nigga was like sleeping in the other room. He was so high, he didn't hear motherfucking Peaches get shot twice. He didn't hear the drill. It took him about an hour before he woke up because Franklin was on the phone calling around. So they spending lots of money. You know he was buying a whole brick. He bought a whole brick. Everybody come over. He paying for all the liquor. He bought this house. You know he didn't bought everybody cars. He probably had 2, 3 cars. All of this shit is cash back then. Hey man, Peaches, can I get 100? Man, he over here, he balling. Man, listen, y'all give me $5 million in the hood, nigga. Let me tell you something. They gonna be like, man, they should have, hey, they really gonna be saying they should have never gave that nigga money. Oh yeah, I'm big time, man. We drinking. If this is the 90s, we drinking, I ain't buying no dope or nothing for nobody. Y'all not gonna get me on the record saying that nonsense. But man, I'm buying turkeys for the hood. On Christmas, I'm about to be passing shit out. They're gonna be calling me Santa Claus of the hood. You know what I mean? Man, 5 M's on the block. I understand why Peaches didn't make it out the country. Peaches ain't make it out the country because Peaches wanted to be the man. Finally, Peaches is, hey, I'm the boss of all bosses. Like y'all do what the fuck I gotta say. Peaches is living large. It's the middle of the day. This nigga Peaches is high as a motherfucker on the couch. And people wondering how did he spend $5 million? Easily. Look at him. Look how he's living. It's $12,000 in the account in the safe. This nigga don't give a fuck. He's like, man, 12,000 to 0. It don't matter. Because at the end of the day, it wasn't my money. So shit, at least I balled like a dog while I could. So blowing $5 million for a junkie, that ain't bad. Hell, you just think about regular folk in real life. Why do you think they say gamble responsibly? If you have a gambling problem, call it. Because even regular niggas is blowing through checks. Niggas putting their houses up. That addiction is bad. That drug addiction, because now you got money. I don't have to worry about my next hit. I don't have to be clean to work for Franklin. I can just get high, nigga. I'm rich as a motherfucker. I can just do my thing. So blowing $5 million. Come on now. And he's a junkie. I know this wasn't his first house. He had to go somewhere else before he came up in this house. If he only got $12,000, you see what I'm saying? So $5 million being blown, because it's not just his. It's not just his. And everybody saying he smoked 5 mil. Shit. Shit, man. The way this nigga living, let me tell you what he blew it on. This nigga blew it on girls. He blew it on drink. He blew it on drugs. Man, he blew it on just having a good time. Food. This nigga was wilding out at this house. Come on, we thinking ultimate junkie. Remember, he had to fight that urge every single day he went to work. We were all like, man, this nigga sick. We don't know what the nigga had, but we knew he was low-key a junkie. Man, he was fighting that urge every single day. That's why they say never get high off your own supply. But guess what? He never got high off his own supply. He got high off the money he stole from Franklin Saint. Yeah, that's how Tyrone Biggums would look at it. Franklin said, look, he even had the American flag in here, man. You got to give him some kind of props. You got to get him. Ho, ho, say, can you see by the dawn's early light? Yeah. My man was living. This ain't no rinky-dink house. Look, they got carpet on the stairs. Yeah, they got a fireplace. Y'all making it seem like my boy was living in a pigsty. My boy was living nice. My nigga got an upstairs. Hey, put a 1 in the chat if you grew up with an upstairs in your house. Like a real upstairs. Like 10 or more stairs. If you had a real upstairs in your house, put a 1 in the chat. Put a 2 if you didn't. Damn, y'all had upstairs? Man, if I showed y'all the house I grew up in, it wasn't bad though. Like my dad did his thing, man. He was the first in Kansas City, did his thing. But make sure y'all hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, because man, let me tell y'all something. It's about to get good. It's about to get good. I'm gonna tell y'all how it really is, because I was watching this shit. I'm outside cutting the grass, because every 2 months I would come over here and cut the grass. Some dude named Peaches. All I know is this nigga would give me like $500 every time I cut the grass. Seeing you got to factor that in too. Peaches is wilding out. I just told you I cut the grass for $500. Peaches tells him there's a safe in the back. He gets ready to hop up. He pulls a gun. He misses because he high as hell. Pop, pop. R.I.P. Peaches. I said, damn. Center mass too. I said, oh man, we ain't gonna be able to get this code. He go in the back. We see the big safe. I'm like, thank you. $1 million. Man, I really came from nothing in this motherfucker. They said I wasn't gonna be shit. I got $5 million in the safe. Now he's thinking the best. He's like, all right, 5 mil. But realistically, you should be thinking like 2.5, maybe 3. Like, all right, he ain't gonna spend that much money. But then he gets in there like, oh shit, I shot this nigga Peaches. God damn it. This nigga started going through this nigga's taxes. This nigga was in the bedroom going through the taxes, like, let me see. He trying to find his damn passcode. He go in Peach's pockets. He get his driver's license, but he like, damn, that ain't it either. That ain't ready. That ain't it. So he calls up. Hey, what's going on? Yeah, I got a safe that I need opened up. Yeah, I've been putting in the right combination, but it just ain't opening. You got anybody on duty? No, 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 no. I need this done today. I said, yeah, we got a guy for you. His name is Miguel. He'll be right over. Miguel shows up. He said, man, this lady got locked out of her house earlier. That was the highlight of my day. He said, damn, for real? What do you think about this safe? All that bullshit you talking about, I don't want to hear that. What about this safe? He said, oh yeah, I can get in there. It's not every day you think about breaking into a safe. It's kind of like a money heist, you know what I'm saying? Like a bank robber. Franklin's like, you know how he does his little, he does his little. Whose house is worse? Oh, Franklin's house is worse than Peach's. Peach's house is straight. Look, Peach's house, they got clean carpet. They got an American flag up. You got to give them credit for that. Outside was a little bit junky. Outside was a little bit junky, but this is like a mini mansion. Oh, they got a little bar over here on the back of the garage. I ain't even noticed that. Like, look, you can go over here and drink a little bit. Set this thing up. Okay. Get some foldable chairs. Oh man, shit. I might go hang out over Peach's crib. I don't know. Yeah, Peach's couch is semi-clean. I mean, the only thing about Peach's crib is, I mean, it's junkies over here, but this room, when you look in this room, look, the room is clean. Wasn't no stains on the ground or nothing. But Miguel, he go ahead and crack that motherfucker open. He doing his thing too. He thinking he cracking in his motherfucker. He thinking life is sweet. I mean, I'm stunting on it. Yeah, Frank, you ever need me for something, you know what I'm saying? You really want to go to a bank, holler at me. He get the first drill bit through. All right, we good to go. And out of nowhere, Oscar the Grouch come in there. He's like, hey, who are you? Who am I? Yeah, nigga, who are you? Where the fuck is Peaches? Hey man, did you just call me a nigga? Yeah, nigga, who are you in the house? He said, oh, let me talk to you real quick. He said, oh, hell no. Now Miguel asked this nigga, hey, is it just you in the crib? Because he already knew that this was a little bit iffy. So that's why I fuck with Miguel. See, I fuck with Miguel because Miguel already peeped it. When he first came in here, listen, somebody gets shot in the house, you're gonna smell that. Motherfucking flesh on fire. Now he is in the bathroom, but all right, cool. Something don't seem right here. That's why he said, are you the only one here? Now Franklin said, yeah. Now these type of jobs where you got to enter in people's houses. See, I couldn't take on those jobs because I'm always paranoid. I'm like, nah, I'm not fucking with that. You never know what the hell gonna go on. But he was asking that for a reason because if a nigga is telling you, hey, I need you to come crack this safe for me, you're thinking, crack a safe. You might need to get a police report or something that telling me you own this safe before I go in there and crack a safe. This nigga said, yeah, I need you to crack a safe. I'm gonna say, no, nigga. But this junkie, Miguel's looking like, what the fuck? The junkie walks off. He trying to get loose. Pop, pop, pop. He dead. He ain't gonna be in the spinoff. Franklin come in there, and what is Franklin doing again? Just finish the lock. Nigga out of breath, man. I told you, whenever somebody out of breath like that, do not do what they're asking you to do. Miguel's like, look, I don't want no problems, man. He said, look, I'm not gonna hurt you. Just open up the safe. Now, if there was a lot of money in there, cool. But when he opened up the damn safe, man, it's only $12,000 in that motherfucker, y'all. $12,000. Franklin gives a little laugh. Fuck it. 12,000. Ain't no way. Ain't no fucking way. He didn't spend $5 fucking million. I'm about to go check upstairs. Check the garage, check the car. I'm about to look all around it. Ain't no way. It's only $12,000 in this motherfucking safe. I done killed 2 niggas. Ain't no way 12,000 fucking dollars is in this goddamn safe. Nah, these niggas playing with me. Ain't no fucking way. Hey, put that motherfucking 12,000 in your pocket. Get the fuck out. I ain't gonna hurt you, nigga. He said, good, man. I got kids. Ain't no way $12,000 in this motherfucking. This bitch ass nigga. Fuck, man. Hey, fucking Miguel, get the fuck out of here, nigga. Take that goddamn money. Get the fuck out of here. All right, man. I got kids, man. I got kids. Franklin hop up. He said, fuck them kids, nigga. Where you going with that 12,000? Bop, bop, bop. I said, oh, this nigga Franklin then lost it. He ain't all the way there. This nigga Franklin just doesn't have it anymore. This nigga's killing people over 12, but he has 73 M's. Alexa, what is 73 million divided by 12,000?
73 million divided by 12,000 is approximately 6,083.3333.
He has 6,812,000 in the bank account. They took that from him. He killed the nigga over one of them. He had $6,812,000 in the motherfucking bank. He killed a nigga over one of them. He had 68,000. If you had $68,000 and you lost $1, are you gonna be hurt over that? Or if you had $68,000 and you had one and lost the other $67.99, are you gonna be more hurt about that? What you thinking? Yeah, VC, we live, man. Hey, this is the finale. Did we live, nigga? Franklin killed a nigga over 112,000. He had 68 12,000 in the bank account. That's how low Franklin is. And if you remember, that 12 bands is how much the first brick cost. Shout out to my dog Brillo in here. But again, I just want to reiterate, Franklin didn't build this shit brick by brick. Teddy fucking McDonald built this shit brick by brick. Don't y'all ever forget that shit. Franklin was a byproduct. Franklin was owned by Teddy McDonald. Franklin couldn't sell unless Teddy told him he could sell. Franklin did not build this shit brick by brick. And that's why all he's sitting on right now is one brick. 12,000 funky ass dollars, nigga. And they about to take mama crib. Yeah. Stop comparing him to other people because he had a handout just like everybody else had a handout. And if it wasn't for Teddy, this nigga would have never had $6,800, $12,000 in his bank account. But guess what? He did because of Teddy. And guess what? He ain't got that shit no more because of Teddy. He called old boy and Uncle Tom. Guess what, nigga? You was an Uncle Tom too, nigga. You worked for Teddy the whole goddamn time, nigga. You were not a business partner. He owned you, nigga. And even when he died, nigga, he still owns your money. Uncle Tom ass, nigga. Yeah, so when y'all start comparing Franklin to other people, now I give him his credit. He had his ride 5 years. He did that. But when you talk brick by brick, some niggas ain't even building it brick by brick. Some niggas is getting a building. Some niggas is getting a building and then putting the bricks on the top floor. We renovating. See, there's a difference between building and renovating. I built this shit, nigga. You got to alter my work. Teddy got the bricks. Franklin, you got to alter my work. Sell it to some other niggas. I connect everything. So when you start talking about building brick by brick by brick by brick, no, nigga. You just like us. We all got handouts from you, nigga. You got your handout from fucking Teddy. But guess what? Ours is a little bit different. We ain't getting the money that you getting. Teddy making money too, but you got 73. I got fucking 3. You did that. You did that. I didn't make that up. You did that. You told me if I invest $3 million with you in 10 years, you're going to give me 30. How you going to give me 30 when they at the house talking about you about to lose your mama's shit when all you got to pay is property tax, nigga? The house is paid for. Talking about you going to pay me in 10 years, nigga. Where that $500,000 at, Mr. Big Time? See, when they show you the story, they don't tell you the story. And that's why we here. Hit that like button. Franklin then took this nigga out for 12,000 funky ass dollars. Now, what did y'all think here? Did y'all think that they were covering for Louie? Yes, and the property tax back then for that house being paid off was probably only like $200, $300, to be honest with you. If that. Okay, so y'all did think that she was covering? That's what I was thinking. I was like, man, they got to be covering because she wouldn't be in the first bay. But Tony shows up, and you know Tony want revenge. 3 DEA agents. Louie in here crying. Like, what are you crying for? They said they gonna hold it down for you. Be quiet. Y'all would have been mad at me because of at the first thought that they were about to find me in there, I would have jumped on one of the horses. I would have been, yeah. I would have rolled out the back, nigga. I probably would have exposed myself, but fuck it, nigga. I'm going out like Queen Latifah and set it off. Like that in the movie, that's how I'm going out. If I'm Louie, I would have got on a horse and went like shot at the cops or something. Fuck it. We're gonna go out with a bang. She ain't here crying. Cops talking about, do I hear somebody crying? Oh, no, that's just a horse. That's one of the little nags. Yeah, they do that all the time. But yeah, she worked here a couple of months ago, but she left. We got rid of her. Now, Gustavo down here, he training. He living his life. Franklin up here struggling. Franklin don't know what's next. He talking about 10 minutes, 10 momentos. Agua. Doing what he loves, man. Now the kids and them, we know they out in North Carolina. They in Charlotte right now. They doing their thing. But he tells the kids one thing: enjoy yourself. Enjoy yourself when it comes to wrestling. He gets on the phone. He calls that service. She talking about they settled in Charlotte. Well, they didn't say where. They just said North Carolina. So I say Charlotte. They settled in what is it, Greensboro out there or Jonesboro? No, Jonesboro is Georgia. Greensboro. We made it. The kids, they would like to see you. Also, like, man, I want to see y'all too, but man, I ain't about to risk it going back to the States, nigga. Y'all gonna have to come down to Mexico. Like, that's what I would have left. I would have called back, left a message. Hey, leave the house, come to Mexico. I got $500,000 plus I'm at the wrestling spot. Like, I bought a crib for about 15. We good. Like, I got money to sit on. I'm not coming back up there. Plus, Gustavo is a legend. They said he training Rey Mysterio, Rey Mysterio Jr. Rey Mysterio's dad was out in the 90s. Rey Mysterio came out like the mid to late 90s. Now the Iraqi war then started. Soviets faced to give up to the Gulag. Damn, man, you don't want to go to the Gulag. Kuwait. My brother served in Kuwait. But we get us a little time jump. 1 year later. Now we about to take us a little break. Leon pulling up. He got the curls. You know, he was over in Africa. He was big kicking it. Now the young kids talking about who you is, man. What you doing over here? Now it's only been a year. I'm thinking Leon should have still had a little bit of clout. Within a year, well, nah, in a year, a lot of shit passed. But the legend of Leon should have still been, you know what I mean? They're like, who you is? He said, oh man, I'm from here, 46. They're like, hey, does anybody live here? They said, if you want to call that living. I said, damn, if you want to call that living. He go up to the house and he looking at it like, damn, man, this place a little bit sloppy. But hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if you new. We about to finish up the finale. I'm going to grab you another drink and we going to finish this show on off, y'all. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Let's get to it. I'll be right back. Hit that like button. You know what I'm saying? Man. What y'all been on, nigga? How y'all been? Who that is at the door? Who that is at the door? Hello, who that is? Who not? Fucking feds at the shit again. Who there? Who that called my name? What up, Lee? Fucking yo ass nigga. Nigga went to Africa. He think he wholesome and shit. Nigga went to the motherland. Nigga, you want some drink? Simply Spike Lemonade, niggas will do shit. I don't know what they put in this motherfucker. This motherfucker be hitting though, Lee. Fucking yo, nigga, what's up, nigga? The feds out there, nigga, I know them niggas is looking. I got the little niggas, they be looking out for this shit. Little niggas got guns. They know who I am. They know I'm Franklin fucking Saint, nigga. What's happening? You good, Lee? Fucking yo is back. What's happening? Man, look. I'm just chilling this shit, you know what I'm saying? I ain't got the window. I don't like all the sun and shit, you know what I'm saying? I got a lot of shit on my mind, man, Lee. I'm thinking about, man, nigga. I was just thinking, if you would give me that 3 back in the day, nigga, believe me, nigga, 3 back in the day, nigga, I will, nigga, we've been winning right now. I promise you, nigga. I told you 10 times. Man, I'm thinking 20 times right now, Lee. If you gave me that 3, Lee, boy, we'd be balling, nigga. You wouldn't even have to go to Africa. I promise you, we wouldn't even have to go to Africa, nigga. They be asking about us. These kids will know who we are. You give me that 3, nigga. Turn that 3 into 5, nigga. Leon looking at this nigga like, look at this fool. Look at this fool. He talking about, man, you know how it is. Lee, come on, yo, it's the hood, nigga. I got my mama crib, nigga. See, if you want to kick it, come and kick it. I remember what Wanda used to stay here in the crib, nigga, but I'm here now. It's me, Frank, nigga. We looking at Franklin like, what the fuck? This is the nigga they told us built this shit brick by brick. They said he built this shit brick by motherfucking brick. I said, look at this nigga. He look a little bummy, don't he? You know, they always say, oh, that nigga living in his mama house. Damn, Franklin had his mama goddamn house. I said, what? Ain't no way. Ain't no fucking way. And they saying, they trying to make me believe that Franklin, all he doing is hitting the drink, and this is how this nigga. I said, ain't no way. He just on the drink, living like that. This right here ain't no drinking problem. This right here is the. This ain't no drinking problem. I drank, and I'm not putting this shit on unless we acting it out. I had to make this today. I poured a little bit of wine on here. This is the dark ones is ketchup. This is ketchup. This is ketchup. But this one right here, this is wine. You know what I'm saying? This is for acting. They say this nigga an alcoholic. No, this is junkie tendencies right here. This ain't no alcoholic. Yeah, I can smell the wine still. You know, I wanted to put the authentic drink on there. You know what I mean? But this nigga in the house, funky as hell. talking to Leon like Leon want to hear this shit. Yo-Yo in Africa, man. Yo-Yo ain't got no problem. Yo-Yo went to Africa with $3 million and got 2.9 million left in a year. He only spent 100,000, man. He's living good. See the difference between mine and Franklin shit? I made mine today. I made mine today, and I'm gonna throw mine today. This nigga, I'm gonna throw mine away today. This nigga gonna be wearing his shit for the next day, and the next day, this nigga on the street right now. But goddamn, Franklin, like, man, I know you ain't trying to talk in here. Let's go on out back. Now you look in the backyard, you looking at Franklin like, nigga, this ain't what Franklin is doing back here. I like, this ain't what alcoholics do. Excuse me. This is junkie tendencies right here. You trying to get whatever little bit of copper you can out the back of the TV tubes. You trying to scrap the metal. This is junkie This is not. This is no. This is not alcoholism. No. This ain't ordinary. This is not ordinary right here. Outside the back, he said it was some junkie back there trying to take a shit. Franklin paranoid, man. Oh, hey, man, it's PTSD. He think the feds is after him. Man, they don't care. They don't care. Damn. The downfall of Frank, bro, is something else. He asking about his mama. Hey, man, when last time you see your mama? He said, man, that tricky bitch, did you not hear me? I ain't seen that bitch. I said, damn, Franklin. That ain't no alcoholic, man. That's junkie. That's junkie. And that's why he asked about Wanda. Is Wanda back on that shit? Because he's like, man, shoot, it'd be cool, you know what I'm saying, to smoke with one of my old acquaintances. You know what I'm saying? Is Wanda back on that? Yeah, is Wanda back on that? He want to know. He said, nah, man, she's actually about to get into music. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to fund this little record label. So does that mean Leon going to be in the spinoff? Or is Leon going back to like Ghana or something? Because I don't know how they're going to have like... If they live in Ghana, he did come back to start his little agency. Like, why would she come? I don't know, man. It just makes more sense for them to just stay in Africa and not deal with the nonsense over here. But we'll see how the spinoff work. That's just me thinking ahead. But they come out here. We see John Singleton. You see Ricky with the jersey on. Ricky! You got Doughboy. That's what's up, man. I like how they did that. I don't know if that was Ezel or fucking Erica. It was somebody back there. Saint used to be my hero, man. He fell off hard. I told y'all. They told us who he was in the original episodes. The OGs. Kevin said, you ain't built for this shit, man. Look at him. He ain't built for it. He ain't built for it. I guess they shooting a movie. He said the movie business ain't no money in that. Y'all niggas will never win an Oscar. Leon's like, man, I'm coming back to the hood, man. I'm about to help out everybody. And if you need help, holla at me. If you need help, holla at me. But he actually came back to put his hands on. He was like, all right, look, I left for a year. Franklin should have been laying low. Franklin, I want you to come back. You know what I'm saying? We straight. We good. Ain't nobody checking for us. I can make us some legit money. Well, whatever you had left, whatever you got left, man, we can make it happen. Well, Franklin ain't trying to hear that shit. Franklin said, look, nigga, you got $10. You got $10. He gave him 20. He said, 20. Yo, you my mans, nigga. You want anything? Nah, I don't want nothing, nigga. Go, hey, I don't want anything, nigga. Yeah, OT. They didn't win an Oscar, but it is what it is. It was cool that they put it in there, but this ain't a drunk don't get like let's be real. The typical alcoholic, they don't get that excited over a 20 piece. A junkie get excited over a 20 piece. A junkie get excited over a 20 piece. Cause nigga that drank, he know a little $5, a little $10. Ooh, that's gonna get him what they need. He get right, nigga. He go get a little 6-pack, $4.99. Back then, probably like $2.99. That junkie, you get them a 20 piece, they know they can get some snacks and they can get a rock. They head back and that's where shit gets real, y'all. Well, Franklin gotta go out like this. This is some bullshit, man. Leon's looking at his boy, and I tell you, man, this gotta be a terrible feeling, bro. Your mans that put you on in the game. This nigga is done. It's over with. There's no coming back. Even you know that you risking it, giving this nigga an opportunity, but you did it because that's your mans. It's like your brother. You just walking with him. This nigga stink, but that's your dog, man. It's like, fuck, man. The nigga did put me in the position to win. He just fucked up his shit. If he would have probably listened to me a little bit, he'd be all right. Motherfucking LAPD pull up. Now these niggas, they ain't playing. This is to serve. This ain't even to serve a warrant. This is to evict a nigga. They pulled up 2 cars. Now, if I'm the landlord, I'm like, whoa. Let's not kick the door in. If I'm the bank, let's not kick the door in. Let's take the keys that we got and let's enter into the building. What up, JJ? Thank you for the $1.99. Back at it later after Power. Yeah, I'll be on for the first reaction for Power. We're about to finish it up here, so I can grab me something to eat real quick before Power. But they ain't playing around. When they pull up, they ramming the door down to get your ass up out of there. Luckily for Frank, he ain't even in there. Leon even offered to pay the taxes. That's all you had to do is just pay the taxes each year. And Leon was going to have somebody come and clean it up. Sissy in jail, fucking banked and took the motherfucking house back. The legacy of the Saints is all gone. Think about it. It ain't nothing to remember the Saints around here no more. Chairman Jerome house gone. Sissy house gone. Franklin gone. Sissy in jail. Fucking Jerome dead. So being a legend, they gonna, niggas be like, oh man, Franklin Saint was a legend. Some of them be like, man, that nigga wasn't really shit for real. Like, that's just the way it is. When you listen to the story back of Franklin Saint. What up, Alon? What are you gonna remember Franklin Saint for, y'all? Think about it. He lost everything. What are you gonna remember him for? They gonna tell you stories that Franklin Saint had $73 million. In 10 years, you're like, damn, Franklin Saint had $73 million. What'd he do with it? He didn't do shit with it. He never really had it. You see what I'm saying? So when you look back at Franklin Saint, you're like, damn. OT said Franklin Saint got a son. Hell no. I'm about to holler at Veronique. That's my baby. Veronique, I'll take care of the kid. You got 800,000 plus the other money. Yeah, I'll take care of the kid. Me and Veronique, we actually look good together. I've been telling her, like, you know what I'm saying? I was trying to get at her last year, but I was cool with Franklin. You know, I'm cool with Franklin, so I ain't gonna holler at Franklin girl. But when it come down to it, I'm looking at like, man, for me and Franklin wasn't really that cool, to be honest with you. So if I holler at Veronique, I ain't in the wrong. Was Saint mine always a little off? You know, I don't know. Now I think he was there in the beginning. He just realized that this is the end. He don't have any control over anything. Because outside of Teddy, remember Franklin was always in charge. But once Teddy got them two became enemies, this is exactly what Sissy predicted. She said, "You're not gonna win this battle. No matter what you do, you're not gonna win this." Because even after the Teddy situation happened, his boss didn't even give a fuck. He was like, "You better bring me the asset, the fucking Reuben, or we gonna get you." You see what I'm saying? Franklin can never win this game. Not working up under Teddy. Well, working for Teddy. Nicola said, "I'm confused how he slipped all the way." Well, Veronique took 800,000 out. He never sold the property. He never sold his stake in Silver Street. Sissy wouldn't sign the house over to him so he could sell the house for some money. He didn't pay the mortgage. He been drinking. After 3 months, they were calling him talking about, "Hey man, we about to evict you." So he was trying to get extended another one. So he just ain't been paying nothing because he don't have any money coming in. I don't know what was left in the account. He should have still pulled that out. He had $12,000. Man, if he had $12,000, man, he could have paid off them taxes. It was only a year later. Franklin was a junkie, y'all. Think about it. He had $12,000. All he had to do was pay the taxes. That would have gave him another year. That would have gave him another year. That's a junkie, man. That wasn't just drink. Silverman said, "You think Franklin took that 12,000?" Hell yeah, Franklin took that 12,000. Hell yeah, he took that. What do you mean? Did he do? I think he took that. Hell yeah, that nigga took $12,000. Nigga, he ain't got no money. I'm looking at him 0 and 1. If I see $1 on the bar, well, not on the bar. Let's just say I go into a room and they say, "Hey, whatever happens in there, you get to do it." If I see $1, I'm taking that dollar. If I see $1 outside, I'm gonna pick that dollar up. If you see $12,000, are you picking it up? Are you picking up $12,000 right now and you don't even need it? Be honest. Put a 1 in the chat. If you see $12,000 on the ground somewhere, are you picking it up? Put a 1 if yes, put a 2 if no. Exactly. Everybody gonna pick up 12,000. I don't know about y'all, but you call me what you want. I pick up pennies, nickels, dimes, quarters, 50-cent pieces, silver dollars, Sacagawea dollars, dollar bills, $2 bills, $5 bills, 10, 20, 50, 100. Oh yeah, I'm picking it all up. Yeah, I collect pennies. I've been collecting pennies since I was a little one. My dad always said you can't get to $1 unless you got 1 cent. So hey, if I get 100 of those, I got $1. If I get 100 of those, I got $100. I get 100 of those, I got 1,000, and so on and so on. Yeah, I pick up change. Kendall said, only because I think it's a setup. Man, shit, it could be a setup all it want. It ain't gonna do nothing but set me up to run if a nigga try to pop up on me. Oh, yeah, I'm getting low. And they say, hey, you're under arrest for that. No, nigga, I was running away to get to a safe spot before I could take it to the police station to report it missing. See, now I gotta sue y'all because you assumed. Hell yeah. But Franklin tells him straight up, man, look, Lee, I ain't got no change, man. I ain't got no change, nigga. They gonna take the house like they took everything else, man. But you're my best friend, and I want you to know I'm proud of you, Lee. I'm fucking proud of you, man. They taking my mama's house. I ain't got nowhere to fucking go, man. Lee, I'm fucking proud of you, man. You did your thing. I know I was fucked up in the beginning. I could have been a better friend. I just want you to know that I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you. Man, you know that nigga Franklin breath stinking right now. That motherfucker in your face talking this bullshit. You know he's spitting this shit too. Like, god damn, Franklin. All right, bro, I get it, nigga. You fuck with me. All right, nigga. Fuck with you too, nigga. Do we have a handshake or something? I don't want to hug your dirty ass, but all right. Leon's looking like, dog, this nigga is too far gone. He's too far gone. What up, Nelly? What up, Nelly? Man, the tank top, look, man. I even got the same. I got the same khakis he got on too. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, boy, don't fucking play with me, nigga. Yeah. Franklin and came up. He stanking and shit. Like, damn, Franklin. See, that's the difference between me and Franklin. See, I'm just on that drink. He on that drink and that. He on that drink and that. I'm like, nah, I don't want nothing that you got going on, Franklin. To some people, that shit like steroids. Yeah, Stephanie, you know I had to put the khakis on too. He tells Leon, man, I'm proud of you, bro. You did your thing, man. That's all I can ask of you. But I ain't got no chains on, nigga. I'm free. I'm out this motherfucker, dog, to be honest with you. I love you, Lee. Do your thing, man. See you at the crossroads so you won't be lonely. See you at the crossroads so you won't be lonely. My dog hit a little bit of that whiskey. Leon starts tearing up, crying, because you could come back and check at Sissy's house to see what Franklin was up to. That's your homeboy. See how he's doing. But now this nigga's free. Sweaty as a motherfucker, boy. It's going to be a rough day one. I always wondered what day one would be like. Like, this is his day one, being homeless. It's a hell of a day. You were chilling at the house. Leon gave you $20 and fucking lost everything, bro. Lost everything. I said, damn. OT said the nigga going to the shelter. Nah, that nigga gonna be dead. In the spinoff, they gonna probably say it. Franklin Saint. Franklin Saint, son of Sissy Saint, who killed CIA agent, is found dead over an overdose. That nigga. Damn, man. They tried to blame this on Leon. They tried to say Leon should have helped this nigga out, man. This nigga was on the highway to hell. Zen said now he free. Yeah, he think he free. Yeah, you free, all right. Fuck all that. Fuck all that. I'm not living like this. Nigga talking about he free. Yeah, you free, all right. Hey, exactly, OT. Yeah, free to be homeless. Like, that's what I'm saying. You free, all right, nigga. Man, fuck that freedom, nigga. Hey, Leon, what's up with that job? What you want me to do? I just got to talk to the you, tell them, like, what to and not to do bad. Nigga, fuck that. Free now. All right, yeah, you are. What they say? What they say? 313, fuck free world. 313, fuck the free world. We don't give a fuck you, free Franklin. Nigga, you are a bum now, nigga. You a has-been. They looking at you like, who? Yeah, man, I was the biggest dope dealer in LA. Like, yeah, nigga, we don't give a fuck what you was, nigga. What is you now, nigga? You ain't shit. Just like the kids off Space Jam talking to Charles Barkley. You ain't the real Franklin Saint. You just don't want to be, nigga. Who the fuck are you, you stinky ass nigga? Man, the kids on the block about to be talking bad to Franklin out here. He was once the nigga that supplied their parents with the dope. These kids don't give a shit about Franklin Saint. Don't nobody even know who Franklin is. They said somebody in there. It's only been a year. This nigga fell off so hard in a year, no one knew this nigga name no more. They didn't even know that Leon was from the block. Everybody should have known that Leon and Franklin ran together. Everybody should have known them niggas ran together. They came from this hood. But guess what? Niggas forgot all about y'all because they heard the true story. They heard that you was working with the feds, Franklin. They heard your daddy was telling on the feds, nigga. Yeah, they heard about your family. So when the truth came out, everybody looking at Franklin saying like, Franklin wasn't as real as we thought he was. Ain't that about a bitch? This nigga Leon was actually the man. And Leon was like the little brother. Ain't that crazy how life works? Leon played the game the right way. He wasn't trying to get over on nobody. He earned his respect. He knocked Dion's ass out. He took back over the projects. He saved some of his money. He didn't trust putting everything up under Teddy. Leon was the smart one. Leon was actually listening to Sissy. Now, he wasn't agreeing with everything, like the telling the KGB, all that shit. But as far as like regular knowledge, he was learning from her because these niggas ain't finished school. Leon was the smart one. Mike said it was 3 years and 3 months at that point. However many years. I just know I just seen the 1 year and the 3 months more. I ain't seen no 3 years. But it looks like our boy was the smart one. Leon made it out. Franklin, the hardest fall off I seen. I'd rather give me the Nino Brown exit. I'll take the Nino Brown exit over the Franklin Saint exit.
He's bigger than Nino Brown. This is big business.
Which route are y'all going? If y'all were in the show and they gave you a character, are you doing Nino Brown's route or are you doing the Franklin Saint route? They said Frank deserved to go out like this. Yeah, Renee, Nino was killed, but Nino didn't have this on. Nino had on a suit. This nigga Franklin got to get up every day and think about how he done fucked off $78 million. Every day he got to wake up. Some days he ain't going to be eating. Unless he go down to the chicken spot. When they throw out food, he go in the trash can and get, like, you know what I'm saying, some of the leftovers. Or see what's like, hey, y'all got some extra chicken tonight? Let me get that. Nah, it ain't no Leon route, Eric. It's Nino Brown or Franklin Saint route. Nicola said Veronique. Now, hey, y'all, hey, listen. The question is Nino Brown or Franklin Saint route. You can stop throwing other people in. That ain't part of this. That we do that at a different date. But today we asking about Nino Brown or the Franklin Saint route. When they said Franklin can redeem himself. What up, Havana? My dog Nelly gonna say, I don't know about that. Hey man, y'all got to choose, man. If I had a character, give me the Nino Brown. He said, Nino Brown. He said, huh? The devil requires your services. Your services are no longer needed. Shit. But don't. Overall, I give the whole series like an 8, man. You know, like the last 2 seasons, not saying they were bad, because I enjoyed both of them. The way they finished this off, I was like, okay, that's cool. I can rock with that. I can go with that. But let me know what you guys think. Man, we about to hop off of here, watch Power real quick. I know he's supposed to get off here like 20 minutes ago so I can get something to eat. But we're going to be back on in like an hour 15 for the first reaction to episode 6 of Power. That shit about to be crazy. You know what I'm saying? RIP to the old Franklin Saint. Yeah, RC. The first 4 seasons, I was like, yeah, cool. And then like 5 and 6, I was like, all right, I'm going to watch them. They weren't bad, but you know, they wasn't like what the first 4 was. But shit. 8 out of 10 is good though, man. Because the only way you getting like, man, it's hard to get a 10 in my book. But an 8, like if that motherfucker shit, all the way through, that's a 9 for real. It's got to be over the top to be 10 in my book. But an 8 is hell of a good job, in my opinion. But Franklin is still alive, y'all. Leon is doing good. Wanda's alive. Louie, we don't know what the hell she about to do. They probably gonna have her. Oh yeah, Louie, I heard she went down to Arkansas. We shall see. We shall see. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button if you're new to the channel. I'm Mo.J. Support the channel. Cash App's at the bottom of the screen. MOEDOTJ. Thank you all. I'll see you in about an hour 10, maybe something like that. See y'all in a minute. You know what I mean? Try to give me like a little bit of food in during this episode. It should be slow, huh? Power should be slow tonight. We're gonna see. We gonna see. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, support the channel. Cash Apps at the bottom of the screen. MOEDOTJ. Thank y'all. Hey, movement. Hey, thank you for that $5. Thank you for that $5. See y'all in about an hour now.